Hello, Meg.
Hi. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I've had lovely sushi. The Nationals are on my TV. We're going to have to fix that.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I've had lovely sushi. Oh, why are we echoing? The Nationals are on my TV. We're going to have to... Did that fix it? That fixed it. We're good. All right. Let's refresh.
Hi, guys. That was so weird. That's so funny. Oh, how is everyone feeling tonight?
It's a later stream than normal, but we are excited to be with you all for the first Slapshot Sweetheart stream of the semifinals.
You guys always ask us for these late games, and we never do it because we are on the East Coast. It is 9 p.m., but we are here for the long haul, guys. Strap in. It's going to be a night. Let's do it. I'm so hyped.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Oh, guys, let's do some hellos. Andrew, thanks for joining. Two Andrews, thanks for joining. Hunter, thanks for joining. Maura, thanks for hopping in. Guys, if you're just joining us, as always, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new with us, we will be doing a watch party, play-by-play, a little chat for the Vegas Golden Knights Montreal Canadiens Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Semi-Finals. We should have puck drop, I'm assuming, in 10 or 15 minutes. Obviously, the later we get in the Stanley Cup playoffs, the later puck drop is going to be from when it's actually scheduled, as professional sports playoffs typically are. Alex, thanks for joining. Officer Gaming, thanks for hopping in. Guys, so excited to see you guys joining us so early.
Oh, we'd love to see it. Guys, can we get some predictions going of like scores for tonight? I'm sorry, I didn't say hi to anyone else because I literally have just been trying to put words to meaning. Andrew, Moira, hello, guys. Officer Gaming, Alex, happy to see you. Hunter, I talked to you earlier. 007.
If you guys have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new with us, and let us know who you think is taking this game 1. I know Megan is very excited to see her boo Marc-Andre Fleury play in the Stanley Cup semifinals this evening. Although I'm a Bruins fan, am excited on this hot streak that Carey Price is on, the surprise that Montreal is giving everybody. So this should be a really interesting game. I think it'll be a little closer than everyone is originally giving it. So let's see. What's your score prediction?
I'm going, I'm feeling like a 4-2 sitch. Vegas, if that wasn't clear.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to go 3-2 Montreal.
Well, that's just rude. Are you just going to stir the pot because you can?
No, I actually think that I have been of the opinion for weeks now that Vegas did not look great in the first round of the playoffs, and they looked great for the remaining games against Colorado, but Colorado didn't look very strong either. So I think that we are underestimating Montreal's ability to confuse some of these teams that we were calling contenders. Yes, Toronto being one of them. And then Winnipeg was just an enigma after sweeping Edmonton. So I think we're just operating under a lot of assumptions that we may need to level set looking at these final 4 teams.
Yeah. And we do have to remember Montreal has won 7 games straight. They're on a streak. And I haven't.
Vegas has won 4 straight? So I mean, both of them are pretty hot right now.
Right. True. Hi, Jeremy. I know, guys. Hey, Dan. It's been so long because we're in a lot of games. Then Shan and I had some other priority things we had to do last night. Super excited to be back with anyone. Hey, Callie. See you up there. Officer Gaming, glad you're not watching in a Walmart parking lot this time. Something interesting tonight, too, to watch out for. Pacioretty is going to be playing against the team he spent 10 years with. He was drafted by Montreal. He came over to Vegas in 2018. And interesting enough, one of the forwards who was part of that trade who went to Montreal already has 4 playoff goals, Suzuki. So he, I feel like, may be one to watch also. But obviously we have our like normals for Vegas. We got Mark Stone up in here that I'm rooting for. Many, many names on the docket for potential playmakers here.
Yeah, it should be. These teams have quite a bit more overlap than a lot of people expect, just because, they weren't obviously in the same division this year. They're not geographically located to one another. Their branding, it's not that important, but is literally nothing like the other. So a lot of people don't lump them together the same way. I think that there's quite a bit that's going to clash between these two teams, and I'm really excited to see if there is the physicality that we hope for later in the Stanley Cup playoffs that I don't know if I directly expect from these two teams.
I'm kind of not expecting it, but I really want it. We'll always say, just give it to me. But I don't really know what type of speed and aggression we're going to find here. But I do hope everyone looks well and rested, because I feel like we were going into the second round, we were on the train of rusty versus rested. And it's just here, I think everyone had the appropriate amount of time to go into their next game. So it'll be good here.
Yeah, that's a really good point with the rusty situation, because that's not the only thing that we're getting close to is individuals being burnt out, because they're obviously getting deeper in the playoffs. Durability becomes a problem once you get to a certain point in the playoffs. I don't know that we're necessarily getting there with either of these teams. Both of these teams actually had injuries earlier on in the playoffs that now they have folks coming back, which is great, really, because they are fighting that durability issue. But I don't know. I mean, the two things carrying both of these teams right now heavily is goaltending. So if anything is to happen in net for either of these teams, that is going to be a significant game changer. And the Marc-Andre Fleury-Carey Price matchup is incredible. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited about this. I was watching the pregame. They were talking about Carey Price for a while too. And it's this is really a matchup of excellent goaltending, but also Montreal in round 2, their defense really picked it up, which was obviously helpful for Price. But I'm curious to see here if Vegas can provide the same amount of protection for Fleury as Price was getting in round 2. But we will, I guess, see as we start. Guys, so many people coming in. Very excited to see some new names in the comments. Y'all, the vibe in the Fortress right now is incredible. Why am I not there? This is wild. I'm so ready.
Kaniak, thanks for joining. Troy, thanks for hopping in. Steelhawks, Rough Cut, thank you guys all for joining us. We are getting very close to puck drop between the Montreal Canadiens and Vegas Golden Knights. Obviously, Megan fangirling over the Fortress, meaning that this game 1 is at home in Vegas. They are the number 1 seed right now. They did a reseeding once they played outside of the division. So Vegas is number 1. Montreal is number 4. Then Tampa is number 2, I believe. And the Islanders are number 3. So they are the other semifinal matchup. They played at 3:00 yesterday, and the Islanders were able to take game 1, which was a surprise. Everyone is putting them as the full-on underdog right now, and I thought that was easily Montreal, but I guess it's up for debate at this point.
I don't think it is. My thing here, I don't understand what the Islanders are doing. When we first had our literal first episode making predictions and shit, they were my dark horse. So fine, prove me right. I'll put it in writing, whatever. I'll take it. But what is happening? I'm so over it. I don't want the Lightning or the Islanders to win, so I'm kind of annoyed about it. But I'm just over it.
There's incredible goaltending throughout these final 4 teams, because Carey Price, Marc-Andre Fleury, Andrei Vasilevsky, obviously. We've got 2 Vezina nominees still remaining in the playoffs. And then we've got obviously Semyon Varlamov that's on a hot streak as well.
Yeah. They're all around fantastic. Vernon, what's up? Chloe, good to see you guys. Guys, so excited to have everyone here for this late game. We realize it's not late necessarily for everyone, but for us it is. It's a whole new world. Oh, wow. What I wouldn't do to be in Vegas right now at this game. The Lightning.
Yeah, Rough Cut, the Lightning did. I only watched some of the game, but they did look sloppy. And it's interesting because for two reasons. One, the Lightning have not really had a sloppy game, and this is not the time to start getting sloppy. Two, the Islanders that's why they're successful in the playoffs. They nitpick your holes and capitalize on them. They don't need more than 20 shots in a game to win, because as soon as they find a weakness, they're gonna capitalize on it. So the fact that the Lightning look bad, the Islanders were easily able to take advantage of, because that's how they win games.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of conversations with people about that matchup and like honestly all the Islanders matchups. But I think a lot of it is they're just so good at finding your weakness, and they will literally work to it so hard that that's how they win games. It's kind of unreal, but it's so effective.
Yeah, Vernon, a lot of people were mad that Barry Trotz wasn't nominated for Coach of the Year. I think it's an interesting take. I mean, the three that were nominated very much earned it and very much deserved it. And I think part of the thing is that it is a regular season award. And yes, Barry Trotz did have some hot streaks with the Islanders in the regular season, but he is very much a playoff coach and took the last month of the season to prepare the Islanders for the playoffs. And they dropped 2 seeds while they were doing that, which is a lot when you're looking at how competitive the East Division was.
It's like one of those things there, though, it almost like made sense because like the East, regardless of who you played, it was going to be a tough matchup within the 4. So like it kind of didn't matter where you went because it was going to be difficult regardless. So the fact that they were clinched and he decided to use that opportunity clearly, I think, is paying off for them at this point.
Yeah, it is. John, I'm not surprised at all about the Rangers head coach decision. I mean, we've talked about that at length on a couple different streams now. The Rangers knew who they wanted. They went and got who they wanted prior to any other team being able to make a head coaching hire, which I think is incredibly important when you look at teams like Seattle, who have an expansion draft in a month and have not hired a head coach yet. So you can't make an expansion draft strategy if you don't have a head coach.
I like keep making the excuse like, oh, I think the coach they want is probably still playing. No, I think we're at that point where they're not. Like, what's happening? Who are you hiring? It would be, I feel like a lot of people have like opinions on who they think is going to like become their coach. And I just like don't agree, but that's fine.
I mean, I've seen a lot of mixed opinions on the Rangers head coaching hiring, which I find, again, very interesting because I thought this was pretty much self-explanatory. We knew what was going to happen. I know Tortorella was like a joke that we kept talking about. He was going to go back to New York, but Gallant was the guy that we had been speaking about for a while now. Like I said, that he was the best fit. He was the most realistic option for the Rangers. It made sense in the long term. So
yeah, Tor is like the one person who I'm like, I really don't think that would be a smart starting coach, but it is what it is. Kev, that's not even a thing right now. So
I mean, but the Vegas Golden Knights started with a very niche coaching staff as well. So, I mean, it just depends on how you want to sell it. There are some other coaches on the market, though, that have niche styles that aren't as aggressive as John Tortorella. So I think you can find a fine balance. And I think that there are good options on the market for them. My concern, again, is that they're waiting until the very last second to hire a coach. And it does take some time to build those. I know I harp on, like, chemistry in the office, in the locker room, whatever it may be. Obviously, they can't build locker room chemistry until they physically build their team and their locker room. But you need to have a relationship between the coach, the GM, the front office prior to them picking the team. So then you can build around the coaching styles. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that they're not. I mean, I'm sure they're working on it. Like, I'm not saying they're sitting on their hands doing nothing, but like, I don't understand what's the holdup. They've had months to do this.
Yeah, I think they're starting to get to the point where it's almost like too late to really feel settled unless they have a coach already and we just don't know. Which
I know there's been a lot of, first of all, Vegas's pregame show is literally ages long. I have seen 4 different famous people either sing, or my TV's on mute, sing, speak, whatever. I love the camaraderie around Vegas, but this is so long.
This is like a little excessive, but I'm so here for it.
If you guys are just joining us, thanks for hopping in. We are watching the pregame show for the Vegas Golden Knights, Montreal Canadiens. Puck is about to drop. Starting lineups are out. This is very exciting. We are really looking forward to seeing how this semifinal matchup plays out. Let us know who you're rooting for. Oh, that Blazer by Canadiens coach.
Look at that fact. He's like, let me out of Canada for a day. I'm going to do it in style. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And puck is about to go down. It's down.
Puck has dropped. Guys, if you have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new with us. We do daily NHL playoff coverage, and we will be doing it almost every day as long as there is a game for the remainder of the Stanley Cup Playoffs and Stanley Cup Final. You do not want to miss it.
Moving on Thursday, streaming with you guys. Let's go. I'm ready. Bring it on. Going to the beach this weekend, streaming. Let's have a ball, guys.
We are very excited to finish out the remaining Stanley Cup playoffs. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Really excited to get there. Make sure you have subscribed if you have not done so already. All you need is a Gmail. You do not need a YouTube channel. Just hit the red subscribe button. It helps us way more than you can imagine. I know that we harp on it all the time, but it helps us out a ton.
Callie Fleury is in goal for Vegas tonight. Alex, that sounds delicious. Andrew, we do not do baseball. We are a hockey pod, but sometimes baseball comes up in the comments.
I was just watching the Nationals Pirates game, which is like watching paint dry, since my boyfriend is there right now, and I wanted to know when he was arriving home from this late game.
I was watching Olympic trials for swimming, so that was fun. Belly of Sorts, do we sleep? No. Clearly you don't.
Like sometimes. I have 2 midterms this week. I'll take them at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a lot of homework due this week.
But if you guys are just hopping in, we are sorry, but I just elbowed your head. We are 1 minute into period 1 between the Montreal Canadiens and Vegas Golden Knights. This is a very exciting and unexpected matchup. Ooh, there was a great opportunity for Montreal in the crease. Already got some fighting. I know we were saying we weren't expecting that.
Well, we weren't sure. But also, there is a line with Suzuki, who we were talking about before, who was part of that trade he was drafted by Vegas, didn't end up playing for them at all, was part of that deal.
It's a very confusing deal. It was a really confusing deal with, I think, Winnipeg originally.
Yeah, kind of like definitely. So he is on the same line as Tyler Toffoli, which I think is actually going to be a rather effective line tonight.
Well, Suzuki has been absolutely on fire. He's been one of the reasons that the Canadiens have been able to have so much success so far offensively with such a young team. They have an interesting lineup, sort of like the Toronto Maple Leafs, in the sense that they have a lot of very, very young players and a lot of very, very old players chasing cups. So we'll see how it works for them. It's obviously worked really well because they've been on such a hot streak so far. But again, the North Division was the weakest of the 4. So we're not sure how the Canadiens are going to be able to fare outside. Obviously, they're the 4th seed. The Vegas Golden Knights are the 1 seed. So that's going to play out, assumingly in a biased fashion, toward Vegas. We'll see. Sometimes seeding means nothing. If you guys are just joining us, though, we've already got quite a bit of physicality on the ice, which is really exciting to see for this late game. We are 2 minutes into period 1. 0-0. No legitimate shot opportunities logged thus
Which I
far.
think is a little bullshit because I feel like Montreal already had one, but that's fine. JB, I agree that trade definitely worked out for both sides between Pacioretty and Suzuki, like kind of working out for both teams here. For sure.
Also, Rough Cut, yeah, absolutely. If you guys have not checked out the Belly Up Sports podcast network, there are plenty of great shows on there. Rough Cut has only been with us for, correct me if I'm wrong, like a couple months now, but they are launching a new baseball show tomorrow. So I know a lot of you like baseball. Make sure to check them out if you are interested. Check us all out on social media. I have thrown our social media links in our video description, but I will continue to put them in the comments all night.
Yes. Aiden, yeah, I also think it sucks that the Islanders won the first game. I just am so not in the mood for
I genuinely want both teams to lose. I don't know how I can get that to happen, but
speaking of belly up, Shaggy, what's up? I have to get you on at some point. John, hey. Oh, Vernon, your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. That's so exciting.
Yeah, John, already at 19 likes. If you guys have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have actually got 3 shots for Montreal and 0 for Vegas thus far. Montreal has come out of the tunnel hot in these first 2.5 minutes. Hopefully that'll turn into some sort of opportunity for them, but Marc-Andre Fleury has already showed confidence in the crease. Unsurprising after seeing how he's played so far.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel like Montreal's coming in here with a leg up right now. Like they have more momentum.
They're going to go on the power play as well.
What?
Montreal's about to go on the power play.
Yeah.
A high stick from, I think it's, Marchessault.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, high stick was a answer on Jeopardy tonight. They talked about when it was moved from the shoulders to the waist or something like that.
Interesting. I was watching game shows all night during my sushi self-care evening, but I was watching them on Hulu.
A really good special before this on NBCSN about like the top 10 traditions in the NHL, and it was super interesting to hear the takes, and we got to see a lot of fun interviews.
Kevin from Hockey Media Report, you guys were super supportive on Twitter today. I really appreciate it. I am so glad that you brought this question up, because if you are new with us, you may not know that we have a love for Patrick Sharp, maybe not because of his stellar locker room support for his other team members and perhaps sleeping with their wives, but he is beautiful to look at on screen, and he actually does not have particularly controversial hockey takes. But with regard to how they are structuring the ESPN contracts, also Montreal is handling this power play beautifully. They are
fantastic.
If it weren't for Marc-Andre Fleury, they would be up already. But I'm really interested, if you watch ESPN basketball or TNT basketball, their pregame in-period analysis has a ton of personality, which is not something that NHL analysis has. It's very, step play-by-play. And I'm very interested to see if they're going to break down NHL analysis that way and bring in more personality in between the periods to the sport itself. Obviously, there are a lot of people that will watch the sport, but it's an entertainment aspect. Jalen Rose and Maria Taylor bring in personality and entertainment. It's part of the reason Stephen A. gets so many eyes on what he does. Yes, he has some hot takes, but he's not like Colin Cowherd. He has the entertainment factor, which I'm really interested to see what they do with that regard for hockey.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what ends up happening. Shan, do you know what the T is with?
This was tomorrow.
Bruh! I love it.
Buddha, what team are you going to get drafted to, buddy?
Amazing. I love it. Do you know what the T is with Subban's contract to do NHL analysis? Is he done and just switching to broadcasting?
No, he's only doing it for the playoffs.
That's what I figured. I was like, wonder what's happening there.
Oh, yeah, so he may be our
life.
He's only doing it for the playoffs. They do that. Draymond Green is doing it for the NBA playoffs as well. They'll bring in players with personality again, people of interest. They'll bring them in as like
part in the thick of it.
Part of it is to break up schedules for those guys that have to do games literally every single night. And part of it is to freshen up who's on screen so that those of us watching all the time get fresh perspective, fresh faces, fresh eyes, and to just boost ratings, as I'm sure you know, Meg.
Yes, indeed I do. Wait, someone had asked a question that I wanted to address, so I don't remember what it was.
Alex Trebek was a huge NHL fan.
Oh, someone had asked which guest host. I'm going with the current one, Savannah Guthrie, because she, my girl, love her, great person, super.
Do I ever watch Pardon the Interruption? Yes, I do actually. I've been interested to see how they're starting from ESPN and TNT to start looping in hockey coverage, even though most of the people that work there right now know negative things about hockey. Pardon the Interruption is not the worst, though. There are some that are really, really butchering it. Pardon the Interruption has tried, and it's certainly not the best, but it's not the worst.
Here's what's happening in ESPN right now. They clearly have like producers who are writing good scripts for like what to say, but they don't know how to talk about it. So they're literally like reading those scripts line for line and not really knowing how to like react to it. But it's fine. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna hope ESPN can like capitalize on what they're bringing in and it'll be good. I don't know.
All right, guys, we are 5 minutes into period one. We've got 4 shots for Vegas and 3 for Montreal. Montreal was not able to capitalize on their high-sticking power play, and Vegas is actually taking control of the shot count, even though Montreal has controlled the puck primarily thus far in Vegas's end. So, again, Marc-Andre Fleury already having a confident showing. We shall see if this turns into any goal opportunities in the remaining 14 minutes of this period. Let us know who you're rooting for. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That was a high hit.
Yeah.
The Canadiens.
I would agree. JB, I disagree what you said before. I like making hot takes for the sake of making hot takes. It's what I do best. Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Fleury throwing punches.
I love when Fleury gets in the mess.
There's been quite a bit of physicality, particularly in Marc-André's crease. That is not going to bode well. Again, we were saying how important and how volatile the goaltending is in this series. If anything happens to either of those goaltenders,
buddy, come on.
I mean, that was an annoying hit on Pietrangelo. I mean, there was nothing illegal about it.
Definitely did not deserve that.
Right.
That was a lot.
Our first commercial break of period one. Once again, thank you guys for joining us. We are really excited to be doing our first late night stream of the Stanley Cup Semi-Finals. If you guys do not know, we are on the East Coast, so it is a late one for us, but we are excited to be joined by all of you guys. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let us know who you're rooting for in this Montreal-Vegas Game 1 matchup.
Callie, we will 100% tell you what's going on with Flower. He started throwing punches and it was fantastic.
There's a lot of encroachment in his crease right now that is not boding well for Vegas is getting pissed off about it, and Montreal is really pushing the envelope in terms of getting in his face, which is what you have to do when you're playing against such a talented goaltender like Marc-André Fleury. But it's doing it this early.
Everywhere. He's like, here, I'm on. Like, literally fantastic. But I think this is going to continue getting aggressive down by the Vegas goal for a bit.
Yeah, I'm okay with either team winning also. I said on Twitter today that I was going to root for whoever came out of this particular series.
Well, yeah, who wants to root for Tampa Bay and the Island?
I know we do have quite a few subscribers that root for both of those teams, and I'm so sorry, but I can't. I can't.
I really can't. 9:27 p.m. in London. What are you talking about? That ain't true.
It's 9:27 in
it's like 3 a.m.
District of Columbia.
It's like, wait, I don't think that's right. Wait, someone said something. East Coast. London where? Moira, you're tentatively good. But I'll take that though.
From our commercial break, Brendan Gallagher has a broken helmet, so he can't return to the ice at the moment. We were talking about that earlier in the Stanley Cup playoffs when somebody's helmet, it's a rule where if your helmet breaks, you have to immediately leave the ice, which puts your team at a disadvantage, obviously, because it's 4-on-5. And our subscribers, if you guys were not there, got into it because they were like, play without a helmet. And Megan is vehemently against that concept.
So against the concept. So against it. I'm also that bitch who, like, my friends who are like from like New York State, like upstate, who like don't want to wear seatbelts in the back seat. I'm like very adamant about that. And I'm like, you know, guys, safety first. Oh, somewhere in Ontario, Canada. Understood. See, I think London, England, because we have a lot of British friends on here all the time.
Yeah, I assumed the Blue Jays logo meant you were in Toronto, but I wasn't 100%. I apologize, Andrew, about your sad first round exit by the Maple Leafs.
What the fuck? I need to learn some geography, guys. That'll be a fun episode in the off season, teaching me about places in Canada. If anyone drop where you're from. It's okay, guys, in the comments. We have so many people from London, England, all the time. Understandable. No, clear it. Oh my god. Guys.
You guys can clearly see who Megan's rooting for versus what I'm rooting for by the sound effects. If you guys are new with us.
Anytime Marc-André Fleury has to be mobile, I'm just going to get out of my mind.
If you guys are new with us.
Excited for the Penguins this year.
The sound effects they're very telling for, oh, what an opportunity for Montreal to save. Holy shit.
I don't even know where that went. The confusion is key here. Can we please just like hold the puck for more than 5 seconds? Vegas has not had a shot on goal in over 5 minutes.
This is what I'm saying about them looking slow, and then they get lucky shots and they win a game. But they are not holding consistent offensive momentum.
The reason Vegas wins is because when they play teams that are struggling on defense, they're very good at scoring, and they have Marc-Andre Fleury to clean up for them on the back end. If they cannot control the offense and break down the other team's defense, this is going to be very tough.
Yes, but goaltenders cannot win games for you either. So if you keep just peppering them on Marc-Andre Fleury.
But they can lose you games.
They can, in fact. I, as a Bruins fan, am very aware. As a Penguins fan, you are also very aware that goaltenders can, in fact, lose you games.
Yes, Andrew, I am a Penguins fan. That is how I began my love for Fleury, and I followed him to Vegas because I will always cheer for him. Oh, he is a beast, guys. You're so right.
We are 9 minutes into period one. Vegas finally getting an opportunity, and they squander it. If you guys have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Montreal is out shooting Vegas 8-4. Again, unsurprising, as we were just saying, Montreal has completely dominated the puck control thus far, and not surprising compared to what my opinion was earlier today on Vegas's intensity thus far in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not always surprised. But guys, guess what I did today? I added the goal horn to my birthday list, even though my birthday's in the fall. I start my list ongoing through the year. Very excited to hopefully have that in the fall.
The Bud Light goal horn.
Okay, the reason I haven't broken out my Fleury jersey tonight is because, as I said, I'm moving on Thursday and all of my stuff is packed. I have one sweatshirt and a bunch of Nike shorts to live off of for 4 days. But it'll come out on Friday.
Oh, wow. That was an unlucky look for Carey Price. Theodore is able to capitalize.
Look at that.
It looks
Vegas
like
just knows how to do it.
Oh, it looks like Carey Price's glove side. Let me look again. Oh, no. It's his pad side, and he couldn't see past a little bit of pushing going on between Mark Stone and Caulfield or Suzuki. Somebody in front with Mark Stone. You couldn't see past them.
Suzuki's right there. That's rough. That's a rough situation to be in. But good for Theodore.
It's going to be hard for Montreal because, again, the Fortress is loud. Vegas plays very, very well at home. And it's not great to be down one when you had all the momentum on ice.
Truth. Yeah, no. Vegas, I'm hoping this is their momentum shift. But guys, we're sticking with my theory here. Less shots on goal, but smarter win. So let's keep that going because Vegas does have less right now. Jeremy, what's up? Happy to see you.
Yeah, if you guys are just hopping in, we have a goal from Theodore making the game 1-0 for Vegas about halfway through the first period, 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period one. We were just saying, however, before Theodore got a lucky slap shot over Carey Price's pad side, that Montreal has dominated the puck control for these first 10 minutes. So really not a great go for Montreal, knowing that they're the away team, that Vegas is an incredible home arena to play in, and Montreal's got to play catch-up now in a situation they did not want to be in.
Yeah, Vegas is looking very sloppy, but it's like, at what point does sloppy turn into scrappy, you know? Which, I don't know. Hopefully they can, manage to, gain some composure here, settle down a little. You have this one goal up, use it to their advantage to really kind of start coming together. Take a little pressure off of Fleury because he's going to get burnt out if the game continues the way it has.
Yeah, Marc-Andre Fleury's already had an incredible first 10 minutes. If you guys are not watching live with us, he made quite a few great shots in those first 5 minutes, which is unsurprising, the Vezina caliber season he is on. But obviously the Stanley Cup playoffs are a marathon and not a sprint, and you do not want to burn out Marc-Andre Fleury in game one of the semifinals when you've still got 8 games you got to win.
Yeah, and I think one thing though, I feel like the shot count here is like kind of understating how much action has been down there. Like it's saying only 8, but there has been such prolonged periods of time where they are all just essentially crowded around the crease. Shea Theodore. If Montreal doesn't take advantage of Vegas coming off a hard series in this game, they're gonna regret it. Yeah, I really do think Montreal needs to. Also, one thing that has changed here, Montreal, I'm fairly certain in every game they played to sweep Winnipeg, had scored the first goal. So I don't know if this is going to be a momentum shift for them, but it's possible.
Well, it's really important to note again that Vegas is on a 4-game winning streak and Montreal is on a 7-game winning streak. So one of them is going to have to lose tonight, and it's going to be a huge hit to their momentum, no matter which team it is, because both of them is operating on a hot streak and a hot winning streak. So it's going to be hard for the losing team going into game 2, trying to come off of a team that's either going on an 8-game win streak or a 5-game win streak and trying to go against that.
Yeah, no. I 100% agree with that. It's gonna be a struggle either way. Oh, guys, we are in a commercial break here. I'm trying to check on our bracket challenge. But my internet's not happy.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi has not been stellar. I wasn't sure if it was my voice.
No, it's me. This house has the worst Wi-Fi. I'll switch to a hotspot at some point.
But yes, we are in commercial break number 2 for period 1. We are more than halfway through period 1, and Vegas has been able to capitalize on a 1-0 lead so far. We'll see if Montreal is able to even the score or if Vegas can run away with a larger lead before we go into a first intermission. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new with us. We do daily NHL playoff coverage and are excited to see how these Final Four fare.
Shan, I'm in 11th place in our bracket challenge so far.
Too bad you can't win the prize.
Are you Shan's boys?
Yeah. Am I in like 100th?
You're in 25th.
In the Rod Peterson show bracket, I'm in like 300th.
Aww. Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked on your brackets, it's not like a bad thing to do.
We are going to have a really great undecided prize for the winner. So
we'll try and fit it to like your persona maybe, or just give you like cash.
And we just announced our second jersey giveaway for round 2, and we will be announcing our round 3 giveaway either tomorrow or sometime this week. So make sure that you follow us on social media if you have not yet, so that you do not miss out on our next jersey giveaway.
Yes, find us Twitter, SVHeartsPod, Instagram, Slapshot Sweethearts. All of our giveaways are announced there. Oh, good to see. Makes for good hockey. I think I missed something. Hi, Glenn. I don't know if I know you, Glenn, but welcome. If I do, sorry.
Someone not
me.
Well, we had over 150 entries, so surprisingly, yes. It was a really great giveaway. I am never excited to go to UPS, but excited to get our winner his jersey. Yeah, Buddha?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going, my little dude?
Buddha!
Buddha smelling like a Tostito as always while he's snuzzing.
I'm going to go with my other phone so I can hotspot.
All right, guys, if you have not yet, make sure that you say hello to Buddha. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in period 1 between the Vegas Golden Knights and Montreal Canadiens. This is game 1 in what should be a really exciting Stanley Cup semifinal. Montreal has once again taken the shot lead 9-6. It's getting a little sloppy in this remaining few minutes of period 1. I don't love that.
Agreed.
Ooh. Guys, Buddha's really mad. I said that I was home alone, and Buddha's really mad because I won't open the bedroom door and let him go to bed. I'm making him sit with me. Megan is frozen as she goes onto a hotspot. I'm sure you all know what bad Wi-Fi is like. Who was the playoff challenge through again? The NHL. You can just go to the NHL bracket challenge, and it's right there. If you just search Slapshot. I was worried there for a second. My Wi-Fi almost went out too. I almost lost y'all.
Okay. This is not
my
Wi-Fi
help. For a second, guys. And I was like, shit. What?
I said we're just going to bear with me tonight because this is going to suck.
I know, John. I was really worried that the stream was going to crash there because we can't like reopen it once that happens.
It's okay.
I'm sure you all know what bad Wi-Fi is like.
But normally I can like hold it down.
Wow, what a good cover by Marc-Andre Fleury.
Oh yeah, that could have ended so differently there. He got that the perfect second.
Yeah, the Montreal Canadiens are looking like they're getting a little bit frustrated with how these offensive opportunities are going. I mean, it is hard not to get frustrated when you're playing against a goaltender like Marc-Andre Fleury. That was exactly what happened with the teams that have played against Andrei Vasilevsky this season as well. He was a brick wall against Florida, and they weren't able to come back from it. Same with the Carolina Hurricanes. I mean, it's difficult.
Yeah. JB, you're in 6th. Congratulations. Better
JB,
than me.
You have Vegas winning. That's probably why.
You.
Well, if the Islanders win, then I don't know who the hell's going to win our bracket challenge.
Literally,
or the Montreal Canadiens. Like, if we have a New York Islanders Montreal Canadiens final, I don't know who.
Literally shook. Oh, we'll see. Guys, are we still frozen? Can we hear ourselves but not? Okay.
No, I mean, guys, if you're just hopping in, we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we appreciate you joining us. We are at the tail end of period 1 between Vegas and Montreal. The Golden Knights have taken a 1-0 lead with a goal by Theodore on Carey Price's pad side. Montreal is leading in shot opportunities so far, and they are knocking at the door of Marc-Andre Fleury, who's already playing really well. If you have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are really excited to be well on our way to 1,000 subscribers and are really hoping we can hit 700 before the end of round 3.
Yes. Fingers crossed. Moira, thank you for confirming you can hear us. I honestly was a little concerned. But guys, we have just
from New Canaan, Connecticut.
What?
Max Pacioretty's from like not that far from where I grew up. I didn't know he was from Connecticut.
Yeah. See, these are all the stats and stuff. Well, not this that I was saying before.
No credentials required. Thanks for joining us, Ryan. Yeah, Vegas is already up. If you guys are just hopping in, they do not look great offensively, but they were able to capitalize on a little bit of visibility issues from Carey Price. Obviously, that's always a kryptonite for goaltenders. So, yeah,
for sure. There was in the special before this when they were talking about NHL tradition, they were talking about like the handshake, and they were giving like examples of when people have like blatantly been like, I'm not shaking the person's hand. And it showed like when the Rangers and Devils were playing in a Stanley Cup playoff matchup, one of the Rangers players literally just stood in front of the goal, like waving his stick in front of the goalie's face. And I was like, this is ridiculous. This is exactly why people hate each other. Buddha.
He's so mad.
It's okay, so are my parents. Both of you froze a bit. Are you kidding?
It's not.
It's okay, guys. Just bear with us. We'll be around.
I apologize for the slow Wi-Fi. We're all fine. There's 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period 1. Montreal is up 11 shots on Vegas's 7. Vegas's offensive opportunities have petered out a little bit. Ooh! Max Pacioretty might go to the box for a little bit.
Did he actually do something there?
I don't know. Corey Perry's pissed.
I don't think anything actually happened.
They're gonna fight. There they go.
Literally Pacioretty right here. Like, they're gonna go at it. Yeah.
If you guys are not watching live,
I think that's gonna continue through.
Prior to the face-off, Max Pacioretty hit the back of Corey Perry's legs with his stick, and Corey Perry went down on his ass, and he didn't go to the box. But Corey Perry, obviously a veteran in the league. Max Pacioretty, a veteran as well. So that is going to probably stick as they go at it with one another throughout the rest of the game.
Definitely a pair there with a little history, though. But it's fine. This is kind of like the point where it's like, if refs are going to call something. But, like, I hope they don't start making stupid calls, because then it's like, why aren't you calling everything, you know?
Yeah, we've been dealing with that throughout the playoffs. I mean, it hasn't been even officiating. I've been complaining about the uneven officiating so much that my boyfriend used it as an example in a completely unrelated conversation the other day, and I was like, okay. Like, as a metaphor. And I was like, all right.
Uneven officiating, like, that's funny. Oh gosh, why is our comments turning into baseball again? It's fine, guys. The Mets are number 1. It's okay. We're done. 3 minutes left here in this first period. Guys, do we think someone's going to score before the end of the first period here?
I do not, no.
I don't either, to be honest. But I think we are going to have more. Yep, there we go. We're fighting. Of course we are. I love this. Is someone going on a power play, or are we both going down one?
I'm not sure.
I think this is going to be 4-on-4. Can't even see who is in there from Montreal.
No, neither of them are in the box.
Oh, good. Interesting. I feel like there's been a lot of instances in what?
Just a little bit of post-whistle scuffling. Do not want that.
They didn't.
Do you hear that? That's his tail on my table.
I don't know. Murphy. I think Murphy's upstairs.
Oh, now we're fighting.
Oh. That deflection could have ended really poorly, but also this is some quality tussle.
Did you get a happy Pitbull sound?
Someone's got to go to the box here. Hi, Callie. Oh, Callie, tell your daughter we said hi. Yeah, the start of that fight, though, could have gone very differently if Price hadn't gotten on top of the puck there. That definitely could have turned into a Vegas goal, but... Oh, that's why, because... I don't know who that is, but someone tried, like, kind of hooking Pietrangelo. Didn't really end up happening, but then they definitely went at it. Yeah, no creds. I think it's a really good thought. I wonder if this is... Well, the Habs did play for fans in their last matchup. It was just super limited. So
it was just like essential workers, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. But it's definitely possible that this could be helping their game.
I mean, it could also be hurting it because they're playing against opposing fans.
Right.
In an arena that is very confident in their home fans.
That's fair. That's definitely fair. Yeah, Moira, it was only like 2,500 fans or something in Canada. I'm curious to see what that's like when they head up for when they host. I'm not really sure what to expect from that. I'm guessing it would probably be similar. Guys, just under 2 minutes left in this first period.
Sorry, guys. We had a really good opportunity for Vegas that they were not able to capitalize on. But as Megan was saying, there's 1:40 remaining in period 1. But another stoppage of play. God, keep the puck in the...
Everyone's just getting very pushy right now, which I think is very justified. I think there's some unsettled tension here.
Folks going to the box.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2.
Yeah, they're both going.
Yeah.
They both deserve
it. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
For sure.
I'm sorry. Just
no.
Vegas is getting a power play.
Yeah. For hooking, I'm assuming. Because that was ridiculous. If the chat swings back to baseball by any chance. Oh.
Yeah. Guys, if you haven't checked out Belly Up's sport department accounts or any of their accounts, we are part of the Belly Up Sports Podcast Network, so make sure you check those out. There's a ton of great content. Dan is one of our lovely interns. I know you all love intern Jenna. He works with the Belly Up baseball department and does a ton of work on the Twitter and Instagram, so make sure you check those out if you guys want to chat more about baseball.
Yeah, Moira, I agree. This is definitely one of the more interesting games. I think the aggressiveness of this is really intriguing. And I also think the momentum shift here, ever since Vegas scored, I think they've been controlling a lot more of the game, which was definitely not the case at the beginning of this game. So it is good to see them starting to take a little more control. Not really sure what it's going to look like when they come out in the second period. They're also going to start the second period with about 20 seconds of a power play. Not really enough time to make anything big happen, but still a difference in the end. Yes, shout out to the Belly Up interns, guys. Love them. They're all great. I know you guys love intern Jenna. Love intern.
Intern Jenna is on vacation with her family this week, so she will not be joining us.
She said she might hop in later, but unclear.
Yeah, she's on the West Coast.
Just around 30 seconds left. Vegas is definitely doing this power play well, but have not been able to capitalize yet. Like I said before, they will start with an extra 20 seconds in the second period. Oh, good block there by Fleury. But it is definitely uncertain. Oh, no. Okay. Guys, my excitement is just all over the place. 3, 2, 1. That is intermission. 20 seconds even left on this power play to start the second period there. A great showing by both Price and Fleury in this first period. I think it really is a toss-up for who's going to take this. Will Jenna be joining any streams? Yeah. Unclear when.
Yeah, I was saying she's on vacation with her family this week, so her schedule is a bit more limited than normal. But we've reached out to quite a few different podcasts within our network and outside of our network to join us this week. We have not collaborated with any Canadiens podcasts yet, so we're excited to see who we can find to chat with this week about this series, and then we shall see who else joins us.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to get the Canadian perspective here. I watched a few interviews of different Habs, and they were just kind of like talking about like no one expected them to even get past Toronto, let alone be here facing Vegas. So I think they're definitely the underdog right now, but it's like, is that fueling the fire or is it tougher to go against, you know? But I think they're definitely proving through their entire time in the playoffs that they do deserve to be here.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I think we are underestimating them a little bit, but I think that the outcome of this game will say a lot about how the rest of the series is going to go.
Yeah, for sure. Andrew, have a good night. Yeah, I think that's one thing, though. I feel like matchups so far in the playoffs has either been a sweep or very long. There's been, I feel like, rather few in betweens, but we'll see. I'm getting the little Wi-Fi sign. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm cutting in and out. I cannot help it. My Wi-Fi will be better in my home. Craig said the Habs would win one game against the Leafs. Whoops. Yup. Yeah, honestly, guys, everyone was saying like, oh, they're going to lose in 4. They're going to lose in 5. Like, no one thought Montreal was going to get anywhere here. But they're clearly here proving it wrong. This is the oldest team versus the newest team. Kind of a nice matchup.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting to watch. Montreal. Oh, this is an interesting fact here. Montreal is trailing for the first time in 447 hours. Yeah.
That's a lot.
How many days is that? Where's a calculator? 447 divided by 24. 8. That's 18 days. That's not saying much. Minutes? No, that's not true. It's in hours. That's the stat they've been tracking.
Guys, if you have not yet,
Alex, that makes more sense. Minutes of play.
Another heartbreaker without Patrick Sharp. So Catherine Tappan will lead us into intermission 1. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you're feeling about period 1 between the Montreal Canadiens and Vegas Golden Knights.
Guys, does anyone know, was Patrick Sharp on yesterday?
If he was, I'm going to off myself.
I'm very curious because I feel like he's been on like a lot less. I'm curious as to why. Oh my. They're showing the recap of the early tussle that Fleury got involved in, and I think it's so interesting. I love when goalies get involved in fights. Ooh, Anderson definitely had a good opportunity early on, but it's fine.
Guys, 25 likes on the video so far. Thank you so much. I would love to see some more subscriptions, however. I won't lie to you.
I don't really think that Patrick Sharp is going because I feel like we would have heard it by now. That's just my thought. Hi, John Larson. Oh, he was on last night. Maybe we're just like literally watching the complete opposite games of what he's doing, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe we'll see him tomorrow, and then we'll get really excited because the game's an hour earlier. It is toasty in this house. I don't understand it. Fleury's trying to join a short list of goalies winning cup with 2 different teams. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I feel like it's so much less common for goalies to win with multiple teams than like skaters. Sharp has a contract with Comcast, I think. Yeah, but Comcast isn't going to be carrying anymore because Comcast is NBC.
So are those contracts just like nullified now?
I believe so. I mean, unless they're going to have them cover something else, I don't really know what they would do with that. I don't know for sure, but I would assume.
There's also just so many other ways that you can do analysis that isn't necessarily on-screen reporting. So I think a lot of the people that work for NBC right now will probably transition into other roles like that. Since obviously guys like Wayne Gretzky are coming in, Kevin Weeks is leaving NHL, things like that.
Yeah, which also leaves some space for more, I don't know, like more different matchups of covering different games and things. More room to, what is the word I'm even looking for? to like interchange the personalities from day to day, but also I think some people aren't going to be around. We'll stick around. Yeah, I could see her doing Olympic coverage, which that's another thing. Like if someone wants to do Olympic coverage, then they definitely would stick with NBC because they own the rights for a while.
Guys, we're just joining us. We are in
too, like during the day.
We are in intermission for Vegas and Montreal. Vegas up 1-0 in this Game 1 Stanley Cup Semi-Final. We are debating the contracts for some of these on-screen personalities that are going to be shifting from NBC to either ESPN, Turner Sports, the NHL channel, all of those types of things. If you guys have an opinion on who you want to see at ESPN or Turner Sports and haven't let us know yet, make sure you do that. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new with us, we are trying to hit 700 subscribers. Please help us get there. Please, please, please. Super excited to hear from you all.
Kevin, are you talking about Tabenda's Notre Dame football? Because, yeah, that's a contract that NBC owns too. Like Notre Dame specifically. Just thoughts. Yeah, I'm curious to see kind of what happens. I just want to see, like, not even, like, who goes to what network, but just, like, who, like, they put them with. Like, I want to see the matchups. I want to see the dynamics, you know? Hi, Joey. Glad you stopped in.
Hi, Joey. I know you were just at Off the Wall. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, they're showing right now some stats for the Rangers and Gallant. I really hope we do see some more coaching announcements in the next few days. Vegas has to announce Seattle has to announce something. Like otherwise, I just feel like they're not going to announce it to anyone. They probably already have one.
What the hell is the guy's name that's on the screen right now? He is an NBC Sports Washington host. Not Anson Carter, the other guy.
I have no idea.
I think.
John, here's the thing with ESPN. ESPN has not owned any rights to NHL in so long, so that's why they didn't cover it. So they're hiring people, but it's not just going to kick in magically because they still can't have games. It's still super limited and they don't have like the staffing yet for what they need. I think we'll see a shift at the start of next season, preseason in there, because they're going to get more faces, more names in the door who know more about hockey because they have to. Like, they won't have a choice not to. I got CBC up here. Ah, yes, different channels. For the Canadiens. Yeah, Joey, we're super into the action we're seeing tonight. Love having some aggression through the game. I think it's just going to keep escalating from here, for sure. Babcock is boring. Agreed. If there's one channel that needs to go 20 to 25 years back in time, it's ESPN. Yeah. Yes, my dad comes home and puts on ESPN in the middle of the day, and I find it so annoying because I think they kind of suck, but whatever. Not my business. Yeah, a lot of smashing board hits, but also just like, I feel like there's some like unfinished business between certain matchups, and I think they're going to continue. Not even just through tonight, through the entire series. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, John, they like are trying to cover right now. They've included some great plays in like top 10 plays, but that's the extent. You can tell the person who's talking about the plays like doesn't actually understand what they're saying. They like stumble over their words, not really getting it. But you know, at least there's some coverage. Like, I'll take anything over nothing right now. Shannon, what's your take on all this media changing?
Sorry, I was promoting folks. Trying to get us some more love. I don't know. I mean, I think the biggest thing, like I was saying, was that ESPN has a really great, and Turner Sports has a really great opportunity to reshape how we do intermission or even hockey coverage. Obviously, hockey fans are different than basketball fans, but I don't think that means they're boring. And I think that there is still opportunity to bring some sort of entertainment and humor aspect in where there is not right now. So if they do it strategically and tastefully, I think that there's a really great opportunity there. Not necessarily like a Colin Cowherd, but like if they do it nicely, I think that there is a really great way to make intermission reporting more interesting. So people like us are not just like, oh, great, we're in another intermission. Like there's something to look forward to. There's something to actually discuss. There's something to remember from an intermission.
Guys, I can't tell if Shannon's the one freezing or if it's me.
It's you.
Okay, that's fine. But you can hear me now. Yeah, the one thing I would hate to see is if this goes over, they're showing games on ESPN, and then between periods, they don't even talk about the game, which I don't want to say is a possibility, but it's a possibility. That they just
there are pros and cons both ways, right? Like there are pros and cons both ways. I appreciate the opportunity, and I think that we, throughout the entire season, were going off about how, the NHL had all these marketing opportunities, they have all these social media opportunities, and they don't do anything with it. So this presents so many different angles that they can try to clean up their act, they can try to grow the sport more, they can try to expand their base market through something as simple as which channel it's going to stream on cable, and see if that works, see if that, gets some bites. But they have to do it in an entertaining way. So it's not just the same thing on a different channel.
Yeah, for sure. And what John said, it's true. Ratings are dropping like shit. It's ridiculous right now. But it would be nice for intermissions to not be what Alex is saying is just bathroom breaks and drink refills. It'd be nice to have some compelling content. Right now they're talking about awards and stuff, to have people who actually know what they're talking about with exciting things happening in the NHL. I think that would be exciting to see. I'm just not holding my breath for it.
Yeah. And speaking of awards, they do have Pekka Rinne on screen because he did win the King Clancy Memorial Trophy today for his philanthropic work with, I believe, children's hospitals in Nashville. I'm not 100% on that. It's definitely something with children. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's something with children. I just don't remember if it's medical or not. At any rate, Pekka Rinne won the King Clancy Award today for his work in Nashville. Pekka Rinne's career is certainly wrapping up, so that is really exciting to see him bring in one more award. I know that a lot of people thought Curtis Gabriel was kind of a shoo-in to win that. PK Subban was kind of the black sheep in those three nominees. He did win last year, but he hadn't done anything that was of significant value this season. Obviously, he's a great guy. He's funny. He did have some leadership issues within the locker room, but it's supposed to be an external award. So, we were debating that a couple streams ago. Andrew, that's a really great point, actually. Sorry, shifting back for 2 seconds. We're both in graduate school. I did a paper on the NBA and some of the things that they can do to try to shift away from cable and look into other markets, which is very comparable for the NHL as well. But one of the things I said was that they could stop thinking of streamers as competition, because it's oftentimes an opportunity for people who want to enjoy the sport but don't have cable or can't afford cable and still enjoy the sport. So if the NBA were to invest in people like us but that do basketball, then they could just expand awareness about the sport to people who may not follow it but just enjoy YouTube, enjoy streamers, enjoy personalities, whatever it may be. So it is a really interesting point because it's really just another platform to enjoy a sport.
Yeah, for sure. And TV in general is just losing a lot of fans and a lot of views to YouTube right now. So they really could benefit from utilizing YouTubers, streamers, people like us, from not saying us, but people like us. Maybe
other YouTube channels, whatever it may be.
Yeah, for sure. Kevin, thank you for stopping in. We're excited to see you tonight. Hopefully see you later in the week. Oh, I love this commercial with Tony Hawk.
If you have not yet, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you are just hopping in with us, we have been chatting about what the transition to ESPN and Turner Sports is going to look like going into next season. Obviously, we still have a little bit of coverage on NBC that's going to wrap up as we wrap up the Stanley Cup Playoffs and Stanley Cup Final. But it should be a really interesting change. And obviously, we're going to see a lot of new faces of analysts that we have not seen before. Wayne Gretzky being one of them. Kevin Weeks moving from the NHL channel, who I love Kevin Weeks. I think he's a great personality. That's one of those guys that I think will do really well bringing some character to the screen because he's hilarious on NHL Tonight if you've ever watched it before. So excited to see how some of those guys mesh and bring character to the screen the same way that guys like Shaq do when they do NBA Tonight analysis. Let us know what you're thinking about that. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel while we wait for period 2.
Yeah, guys, while we're waiting for the second period to start, who do you think is going to score first in the second period? What are we manifesting, foreseeing? Let us know. I think we're semi-close to coming back now. We'll see.
Yeah, we should be back in just a few minutes.
That looks like they're trying to be... What the fuck? Venice? Weird.
Yep, we are about to wrap up intermission 1 and start period 2. So if you've not yet, let us know who you think is going to light the lamp first in period 2. Can Montreal even the score 1-1, or if Vegas is going to run away with this lead in game 1 of the Stanley Cup Semi-Finals? Let us know in the comments.
Theodore had like one of those like smelling things that he was going back and forth. And
They've been showing those all the time, and I'm like, I don't know if they're trying to get people to think it's funny or like what the deal is.
Curious why
they do it. Like,
what does that benefit?
It's supposed to be like a caffeine type thing, I think.
Is it?
I don't know a lot about it, but like they have been showing it like every single game they've done. I've seen a clip of it.
What's the controversy here?
I think it's...
I looked down for a second.
It's potentially delay of game on Montreal. Mm-hmm. Smelling salts. Yeah, so it's like a caffeine type thing.
I always just thought those were to like wake someone up who like may or may not have passed out, but clearly not.
Yep, so Montreal is going to go on another penalty kill. They've only got 15 seconds remaining in their current penalty kill. It's going to be 5-on-3 for 13 seconds, and then Vegas will have another 5-on-4 power play for a delay of game on Montreal. Montreal's looking a little bit annoyed. It did not seem intentional, but again, delay of game is one of those that it's pretty cut and dry. There's not a ton you can do about it. If you knock the puck out of the ice, then that's what happens. So we'll see how this goes. Whoever just said, John, I think you said Knight score in the first minute. That is not a bad take considering they're on a 5-on-3 right now.
On a 5-on-3 right now. Even though Montreal has the puck. Not anymore. Okay. It was like, this is not how we're going to spend this power play. But we are on the normal power play now. Let's see if Vegas can do this. They are refreshed from this intermission. Let's hope they can use this last minute and 30 to do something with it. I think Barkley will be part of TNT's coverage. Maybe. Honestly, anyone with a personality would be like somewhat beneficial, to be honest. D, what's up? Excited to see you here tonight. Heck yeah, VGK. Love me some Vegas. Guys, writing out Golden Knights is just a lot. Oh, so close. What an opportunity. I like power play on fresh ice. I like have mixed feelings on starting on a power play. Like sometimes I think like, yeah, that's exactly how you want to start, like with an advantage. But I really just like don't. I feel like they just aren't able to act on it this soon. I don't know. I have like really mixed feelings about starting on power plays. The special I was watching earlier also had a segment on playoff beards, which like if you've been around for a while, you know I'm kind of bothered by them. But like, oh, I can't. Some people look awful.
Second this Vegas second power play of period 2. Alex Pietrangelo very displeased that his slap shot on Carey Price's pad side was not able to go through.
Yeah. Tuck was down there chatting up Price. I don't really know what happened there.
So we will have a face-off in Montreal zone. Again, 15 seconds remaining on Vegas's power play. Let's see if they can get one or two more good opportunities before Montreal is able to finally play in period 2 on a 5-on-5. Montreal has done an incredible job in both of these power plays, clearing the puck. And they've actually had a couple good shot opportunities in this period, which you would not expect. They've successfully killed the power play. So now it will be even strength. Let's see. Oh, that's a Vegas goal. What an incredible offensive opportunity. Martinez is able to shoot on a completely open net by Carey Price.
I did not see who set that up, but whoever was at the top who passed it was the true MVP there, because he could have gone for a shot from far out, but that pass was so beneficial.
Let's see. It was
Martinez had the goal, but who?
I couldn't see.
Was that Theodore? Is he number 27? Yeah, you can see he went for the shot, stopped himself to pass. That was so smart. I really think it was Theodore. Someone confirm for me. But that was beautiful. That was such smart hockey. But let's see if we can continue this. Yeah, Theodore is definitely playing great tonight. If he can keep it up like this, I feel like he could have a run at 3-star tonight. Yeah, Martinez had the goal, but I was talking about the assist. Wow, guys, love to see it. I feel like the vibe in the Fortress must be impeccable, but who's to say? Yeah, keep up this momentum for me tonight, and I will be lit. Yeah, that extra pass can go a few different ways. They can be setting up using too much time so that they can't actually make it, but I feel like it's so beneficial sometimes to just take a second.
Yeah, it was shady.
See, you might have said 4-2, but I said 4-2, talking about Vegas being up. So let's get some more goals in there. Shan, what did you think it was going to be? 3-2?
Yeah. Still could be.
Yeah, still a possibility. Oh, love to see it. The aggression here is ridiculous. But also, I don't understand why certain things aren't being called. Oh, Fleury's masks are just beautiful.
Guys, if you are just hopping in, Shea Theodore set up a beautiful goal by Martinez for Vegas to make it 2-0 3 minutes in to period 2. Now it'll be a 2-0 game for Vegas. Shea Theodore was the first one to light the lamp in period 1. Alec Martinez with goal number 2. Montreal outshooting Vegas 12-11, but Montreal not being able to break Marc-Andre Fleury at the moment. Let us know what you're thinking about the game so far. Make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel for our daily NHL playoff coverage.
Yeah, still mentioning Carey Price, though. I feel like the score does not reflect how amazing he is also.
What a save by Carey Price as you're saying it. Holy shit. Mark Stone
that was beautiful.
Mark Stone was displeased.
Stunning. I mean, at least half of the other tenders in the NHL would not have stopped that.
My groin would have torn in half if I tried to do that.
Oh, that was stunning. But yeah, Price is truly playing incredibly. It's just the luck of some of the plays. The pass from Theodore to Martinez, there was just no way to get to it. But Still amazing play there. Yeah, Mark Stone is hungry for it, and he wants the goal. I feel like I say it all the time. It's like if Mark Stone's asleep, it's not beneficial to anyone, but we'll see if anything comes of it. I told my dad today if I get another Vegas jersey, it'll probably be a Mark Stone. Guys, do I keep following Vegas when Fleury retires? I don't know. Give me your input. I feel like we're getting a little sloppy here, and we need to kind of just like settle down a little. There we go. Vegas keeping control here. Montreal is playing rather. Oh, we have a delayed penalty here. Like I keep saying this, like they're kind of playing not to lose rather than to win at the moment. They're kind of just flinging themselves around more or less. We will see if anything can improve there. Yeah, power play again for Vegas here.
Hate that. Why do we
We're
keep
slashing?
Carey Price can win you this game, Montreal?
Yeah, I was gonna say he can only do so much himself.
My goodness.
Goalies can lose games, but they can't win them. They need the team.
Well, Vegas is 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. They scored like 5 seconds. Alec Martinez and Shea Theodore with that beautiful puck handling situation was right after the power play in goal number 2. So technically, statistically, they are 0 for 2 on the power play this far.
In theory. Andrew, I mean, Fleury is playing amazing.
Ripping call on Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're going to go on a 4-on-4, folks.
He knew it immediately, too. As soon as Theodore turned around, he was like,
Goddamn fools.
Grr. What a waste of a 15-second power play there. What was I saying? Oh, Fleury is on the older side. He is nearing retirement, most likely. If not, he's going to end up being one of those guys who's like old as shit, but it's fine. You know, relative old as shit. New series, Montreal playing like they are in the last series. Hi, the Magic Man. I'm pulling for Vegas. Shan doesn't really care.
I'm a Bruins fan, so I'm just hoping everyone in this series has fun. In the Lightning Islanders series, I hope no.
Shan, it's girls who say that who give us a bad name in sports. I just hope everyone has fun. No.
I'm rooting for whoever comes out of the series. The other series.
Fun. Can't. I just want everyone, or let's just say this. Everyone in the other series needs to lose.
I just said I hope they don't have fun.
Sorry, that cut out. That was my fault.
Starts yelling at me before I can finish my sentence. If you guys are just joining us, there's 14 minutes remaining in period 2. We've got a minute remaining of 4-on-4. And Vegas is holding a 2-0 lead over Montreal. Montreal out shooting Vegas 14-12. Is there going to be another tripping call? No, they're not going to call it.
I hope not.
If you guys have not yet, make sure that you like our video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're new with us. We do these every night for the remainder of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and we are really excited to see who comes out of these final 4.
Yeah, guys, as of right now, the only night we are not streaming is Wednesday. Obviously subject to change, but we'll be here tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, sorry, folks. I have to actually do my day job on Wednesday nights. So.
Yeah, we also have midterms, but it's fine. It's fine. We're here. What was I going to say? I had a thought in my head. Oh, tomorrow we'll be rooting for everyone to lose, so that'll be fun.
We will be bitter and old.
Yeah.
Cranky.
We're going to be like grumpy old man.
I am nauseated at the thought of rooting for the Lightning, but I might have to. I'm
nauseated at the thought of rooting for literally either one. Montreal now has a power play for around 15 seconds. Not really sure if anything is going to be able to happen here.
The puck possession has not been stellar for the last 5 or so minutes. not the best. There is 12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in period 2. Let's see if they can slow it down a bit.
I think for the Islanders and Lightning, I'm really just rooting for them to go to 7 so they're tired.
That's true. John, thank you for bringing it up. If you guys have not yet, make sure you join our Discord community. We are 5 away from 50. When we get to 50, we're going to tack on a few moderators so that we can get the chat going all the time. But we do have channels for all the series that are going on, off-season moves, Seattle Kraken expansion, jerseys and logos, anything you guys want, we are able to set it up. We're in the process of making emojis for all of the NHL logos. I am trying to figure that out when I get a free moment. So
I don't understand shit. Discord is not my forte, but hey, if you haven't followed
it's very fun.
Instagram is great. Super fun.
Oh, what is that? Another penalty.
On who?
Montreal. It's going to be a tripping call in Montreal.
Guys, what did we teach ourselves about tripping in like elementary school? We don't.
Honestly, that Alec Martinez goal obviously was beautiful, but Carey Price was pretty close to saving it. If you look at the replay in slow-mo.
The Magic Man, it's not like comparable. Discord is like a kind of like a chat room that's like going all day.
Like a Slack channel.
Yeah.
So a lot of YouTubers have it for their fans so that they can get updates on their content, so that they can chat about things that happen during the day that are not on a live stream or not from a video that's being released. It helps fans get to know one another and debate things that we may not necessarily be doing during a live stream.
You all chat all day while I'm working.
Yeah, so it's been super fun. Aiden, thanks for joining us, guys. If you're just hopping in, we are in commercial break. Vegas is about to go on the power play. Once again, we have not had any success on the power play thus far for either team, but Vegas is leading 2-0. Make sure that you like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new with us, we are well on our way to 700 subscribers and really excited to keep the grind climbing there.
Yeah. Magic Man, it's not like Twitter. It's more just like a chat room. Like it's like just conversations.
The URL for our Discord is
like DMs kind of, but like in a group chat setting. I mean, you can DM, but you know, guys, I could so go for McDonald's fries right now. Fuck.
I had so much sushi for dinner. I'm so full.
I had like a salmon and Brussels sprouts.
I had salmon with cream cheese.
Okay, different.
Rice.
Oh, I literally made my new budget for when I move into my new apartment on Thursday, and I like built sushi into it as like one of my base expenses. So every Sunday.
I was ordering it and I was like, this is such an irresponsible decision. You do not eat sushi right now. And I do.
Yeah, I literally feel like having sushi on Sunday nights because I literally do it every Sunday when I get back into the city from wherever I go for a certain weekend because I'm never home. And it's just one thing I will not negotiate on with myself. Mac and cheese, that sounds delightful.
We're going to have a trip. I had mac and cheese last night. Trip ball Montreal, as we said. So Vegas is once again going to go on the power play. Let's see if they are able to make this a 3-0 lead in the middle of, we'll hit right halfway through the game in about a minute, about halfway through this power play. So.
Guys, I am just like so not well. This is why I like should not watch night games, especially because it's like always Vegas. I'm just so unwell. And I feel like I get loopier as the night goes on. Ow. And the air conditioning in this house sucks. Catfish nuggets. Nuggets? That concerns me. Please tell me it's fresh. Oh, I thought that was a goal for a second, but it wasn't. Damn it. Montreal is cleared. Fleury very far out to pass it back. And that was sloppy. Great. Glad we didn't use that.
Guys, if you have not yet, I just threw the link to our Twitter into the chat. Make sure that you follow us there. We are climbing. We're really doing well in terms of followers, so enjoying that. And Megan and intern Jenna are doing the Lord's work on Instagram, so make sure that you check us out on there as well.
Oh, yeah. Pan sear the Brussels sprouts and toss them in balsamic. We actually roast them in a pan with pancetta, and it's very good.
John, I think I disagree. I think it's going to be longer than everyone thinks.
Yeah, I very much want to say this is going to be a short series, but I think I would just be wrong. Which I don't like being wrong. But I'd be willing to.
Honestly, 15 seconds remaining in the power play, and it's looking like Vegas is going to do a fat nothing with this one as well.
I sent that off the wall and he got pissed off. Ooh. It's fine.
That it was going to be a short series?
What?
That it was going to be a short series? Yeah, that it'll be.
Yeah.
Did he have, it was on mute. Does he have a friend over? I couldn't tell when I went over to say hi in the comments.
If there's anyone there, then probably.
Well, he was talking to something. I don't know what it was.
Then maybe. What was I gonna say? I know. I told my dad. I was like, Dad, want to watch hockey with me tonight? And he was like, No.
Nine minutes remaining in period 2. Guys, if you're just hopping in, Vegas is holding a 2-0 lead on Montreal. Great opportunity to make it 3-0, but not able to get past Carey Price. Carey Price is doing the Lord's work tonight. So is Marc-Andre Fleury. Once again, this is a heavy, heavy goaltending matchup. 2 of the 3 Vezina candidates are still in the running in these final 4 within the Stanley Cup semifinal. And obviously, Carey Price is an absolutely incredible storied goaltender, both within the playoffs and outside the playoffs for the Montreal Canadiens. And Semyon Varlamov and Ilya Sorokin have been a fantastic dual goaltending threat throughout the regular season. So goaltending has really, really been a story of these playoffs so far for these successful teams.
That's for damn sure. Oh, commercial break, guys. Yeah, the more we talk about how many games you think this is going to go to, I feel like I don't even want to say anything more until this game is over. No, because like things could really change in the last back half of this game. Like there's so much that could still go down. Like right now, yeah, I think it's easy to say like, oh, Vegas is doing great, whatever. But like with the teams here that we have matched up, like the goaltending matchup, like everything, it's just so uncertain.
Oh, we have got some rough weather in the District of Columbia right now.
Oh yeah, same. It's like pouring outside. I'm shocked you can't hear it. Bobby, hello.
Bobby, thanks for joining. Yeah, I would love a goaltender like that.
Luke was on the special I was watching earlier about like traditions, and they were talking about the cup and how it's like literally like hand etched in, and it was really funny how like they were talking about like the different type of spelling errors because like they can't fix that, like that's in there. And,
no,
like,
and it's, I don't know if you've ever seen the cup up close, but it's really, really interesting when you see like it is like errors, like in how like sometimes it looks a little different.
Islanders without the S ones as like literally like islanders, not like like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But very funny to see.
Yeah, they did that for the 100th anniversary of the league. The Stanley Cup, for lack of a better term, went on like a world tour around the country. And so people just like waited in line. There was like a little motorhome type thing with a bunch of like relics for the league that you could also go see. So my dad and I went in Boston to go like see the cup, and then also we walked through this like trailer of NHL like historic stuff, and it was super cool. But it was just so weird because it was the Stanley Cup was literally on like a road trip.
Yeah, I mean it always is. No, Andrew, like ILA, like they took out the S altogether at the beginning. Is 110 and 150 tomorrow. Oh my God, John Larson, where the fuck do you live? That's
it's like 95 out right now, which is why it's thundering and lightning. But we've got 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in period 2 between Vegas and Montreal. But Montreal is still holding a narrow shot lead, 15-14. We've got stoppage of play. I'm not sure if it is a penalty or just a little bit of a scuffle. But obviously Vegas is holding the 2-0 lead right now. This is game 1. Whoever wins this series is going to move on to the Stanley Cup Final. So we are getting deep in there, folks. And Montreal is going to go on the power play.
Sad.
They're getting physical, which is great, but they're taking dumb penalties.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. Like, it's so weird that, like, none of the fights have really escalated into penalties. Like, not the true ones, but, like, it's the dumb, like, tripping, hooking, like, all that shit. Like, this is considered roughing, but, like, maybe. But It's wild. When the Pens won in 2009, I had my daughter. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I wish I have. If I ever have a child, I really want a picture of them inside the Stanley Cup. That would be so fucking cute. I need to get a husband who plays hockey.
Oh, what an opportunity by Montreal that just went a little bit wide of the post.
Fleury, get back in the fucking.
Oh, goal! You could tell that was going in. Damn.
Oh, yeah, because Fleury wasn't even facing that direction.
Damn.
That's the line we were talking about before. Who scored that?
Cole Caulfield.
Oh. Damn. Yeah. Literally, Fleury wasn't even facing that direction. Yeah. Well, that just sucks.
You know what sucks even more?
Tell me.
Cole Caulfield is only 20.
What?
Yeah, he's been in the league for like 17 seconds.
Very not okay with me. I feel very weird like when they're super young. I don't know. Is that strange of me?
He's such a little baby.
Such a like, and he looks like a fetus too. So young. Wild. I never realized how see-through hockey jerseys are until you like see that someone who's wearing a white jersey is wearing like a red t-shirt underneath.
Cole Caulfield was known in USA's junior championships at the very beginning of the season as like Trevor Zegras's friend because Trevor Zegras was the star. And now Zegras is not in the playoffs because he plays for the Ducks.
Right.
And Cole Caulfield has looked incredible since he joined Montreal.
John, I think Fleury will make it now. I don't think he needs another. It wouldn't hurt. But I think he's good enough to make it. Yeah, he definitely thought the puck was going in a different direction. Sorry, I'm like catching up on comments from like 2 minutes ago. Sorry.
Oh, his family's there. That's so cute.
Aww. Wow, they definitely look related.
Well, they're from. His mom's crying.
That's so cute. Is that like his first goal or something?
Well, he's from Wisconsin, so they probably haven't been able to see him play in the NHL in the U.S. because they can't go to Canada.
Oh. Oh!
Oh, Vegas scores!
Yes.
Damn.
I don't. Where did that go? Where did that go in the net? I'm confused. I need a replay, sirs.
It was right off the face-off.
No, I know. I just like didn't even see.
Oh, it was a kick in. They might bring it back.
I don't even.
It looks like it got kicked in.
I don't even think that necessarily went off of Vegas.
Oh, no, it went off his stick. It went off his stick. It was JMR.
Okay. Is it with a J or is it like a Y sound?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I feel like people yell at me.
I know we get yelled at a lot for pronunciation, people. I'm sorry.
Oh, Brendan,
Once again, the TV is on me.
Aiden, fun fact, I saw him when I was front row at a music festival in 2019, and it was life-changing. Where was all the cheering and the horn when Montreal scored? Well, they're the away team, so they don't get the horn. And I don't want them to win, so I won't cheer. Oh, I'm so funny. You got to hug him? Oh, Aiden, I'm jealous. My best friend is literally obsessed with him. Like, for her college graduation, we got him on one of his Twitch streams to, like, tell her that we were taking her to Firefly to see him, and it was so cute. Caulfield picks up 107,000 bonus for playing in his 20th NHL game this season. Well, that I would like a 107,500 bonus for streaming my 20th game. Does that count?
All right, guys. My prediction's officially out the window with a high-scoring few minutes in period 2. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period 2. Vegas outshooting Montreal now 19-17. Vegas also with the 3-1 lead. Let us know if you think Vegas is going to keep this lead, if Montreal is going to come back, if you think the Caulfield goal was some nice puck handling but a fluke for this game 1. Hit the comments.
I really don't even know what I think anymore. Is that weird?
No, I'm tired. That's why you don't know what you think anymore.
Well, I'm like not even that tired. I just like have no expectations for this game now. This couch is also very comfortable. My mom hates it, and I kind of want to steal it for my apartment. What if I just told my movers this was my couch? Probably wouldn't go over well. 5-3 final. John Larson, but who? Come on. I buy an 8K TV and a PS5. That sounds like a waste of $107,000. I'd probably pay my rent for a year and then invest it. I'm so bored.
I'd try to pay off some loans. That wouldn't pay them all off.
I'd basically just secure myself a home for a while. Maybe
I would buy a house.
Yeah, I'd probably put a down payment on an apartment, like a nice ass apartment.
Guys, we are in the last commercial break of period 2 before we go into intermission. Once again, let us know what you think the final score of this game is going to be. Montreal was able to take away any potential of a shutout for Marc-Andre Fleury with a goal by Cole Caulfield, but then Vegas quickly retaliated a few seconds later to make the game 3-1.
Heck yeah. I donated to charity, pay for my grandmother's funeral costs. Oh my God, that's so sad. I'm so sorry, Aiden. Yeah. I definitely like the charity spin. That's what I did at my Sweet 16. I did instead of like gift. I feels like literally so long ago because it was literally 10 years ago. For my Sweet 16, I did instead of gifts, I did like a full donation drive for Make-A-Wish, which was cute. Pay off my house and car. Yeah, guys, what would you do with $107,000 that Caulfield just got himself? I like this game. D 4-2. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, is that what I predicted? Yeah, that's what I said too. Oh, she was a big fan of our channel. Oh my God, stop. I'm going to cry. Jeremy, doing well. Shannon, it's your favorite guy. Oh, nope, he's gone. It was Pierre.
Pierre
McGuire. What kind of name is Pierre? It's fine. Guys, does anyone want to update their score predictions? Or are we just going with it? Yep. Puck is back on the ice here, guys. Jet ski, diesel truck, down payment on a property. Yeah, hell yeah. Where is Jenna? Jenna's on vacation this week. She may pop in at some point this week, but I'm not sure.
Guys, 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in period 2. Vegas shooting Montreal 19-17. Vegas also holding the lead 3-1. Both goaltenders having great games so far, although this game has been relatively high scoring.
Yeah, definitely easy to look at the score right now. say that there's a lot of goals, but like the goaltending is superb. Like you can see, like for each of the goals, it kind of makes sense that they could go in. Like those would have been hard to stop for anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. The lightning is picking up outside.
Yeah, these storms are crazy on the East Coast tonight, guys.
Vegas has got some good puck control in Montreal's end. Let's see if they can score one more time before the end of period 2.
Yeah, it was definitely one of their problems in the first period was they were just playing too hectic, but definitely during the second period, they've calmed down and started playing smarter. Oh. Good to see. What?
They just had a good opportunity, but they didn't put on net.
Sad. Price made better save so far. I mean, that's fair.
Jeremy, all 4 goaltenders remaining in the playoffs are incredibly good.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's fair to say like Price has maybe had some better. I mean, in the second period, I would say yeah. But in the first period at the beginning there, Marc-Andre Fleury was literally stopping some chaos. It's just hard to say when they're so different. Oh, very big missed opportunity there for Vegas. That was close. Great stop from Price. Guys, do we think we're going to have another goal scoring opportunity here before the end of the period? Who scored? No one
scored. Well, we had Shea Theodore, Alec Martinez, Cole Caulfield, and who scored the most recent goal?
Janmark? How are we saying? Yes.
I got a text. Oh, can you see my phone? I didn't. I retweeted our tweet from my personal account, and so I get a notification about it. I don't have any texts.
My entire phone is just Twitter notifications right now. That's funny. Shan, you have a text. Glad someone's watching.
People, it's after our bedtime on the East Coast. No one's texting me.
I'm never up this late.
That was a great save by Carey Price, though. Holy.
We're sorry for making anyone else yawn. This is a struggle for us, but we're here for it.
A minute remaining in period 2. These have been a tough last 5 minutes. Period 2.
Literally, I feel like I haven't like consistently. Actually, just kidding. We did this in round 1 a lot when we were up pretty late. I literally haven't been up this late consistently since like before shutdown when I was going out on weeknights.
If you guys have not yet and you guys are just hopping in, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. It means so much, like more than we can put into words. There's 30 seconds remaining in period 2. Vegas holding a 3-1 lead over Montreal. Vegas also outshooting Montreal 20-17 as we wrap up period 2 here.
John, you can't even say that yet. Don't jinx it. I swear.
I won't lie to you. I probably won't do overtime.
Tomorrow's my early day, so that would simply not happen. And that is second period, y'all. Vegas up 3-1. I'm here for it. Yeah. Montreal wins in OT. Stop that. Yeah, we can see it, but we're not manifesting that because we will not hang around.
Not because we don't love you. It's genuinely just because we have, an emergency alert for the weather outside.
Oh, no.
I think I walked through it already.
Oh, you did? Good. I think Murph has been locked. I think. $19.92. 10 straight OT games. Oh, they're poor souls. That would suck. Guys, what are we thinking about tomorrow's game with the Islanders in Tampa? Every time I say Tampa, I want to say Buccaneers, just because I feel like that's so fresh in my head from the Super Bowl. 17 degrees outside here. Oh my God, that's so cold.
Sounds kind of nice, but I'm like sweating.
What is wait, is that in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because that's a difference. Streeps. Sleep stream looks like it's next. This couch is just really comfortable, honestly. But yeah, maybe. You can watch it. It's fine. If I actually ever fell asleep, Shannon would literally just take me off the screen. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, what is 17 Celsius in Fahrenheit? I could totally look it up, but I'm not going to.
Like 40 or 50.
Oh, that's not bad. That's probably what it is here. Do I like football? I do like football. I don't care much about professional football, but I love college football. Buddha can take hosting duties if Shannon falls asleep. Correct.
He's dead asleep. He's snoring. Talk about someone who's down for the count.
150, 62 Fahrenheit. Interesting. That's probably what it is here. I have no idea. Yeah, my dog is upstairs. He's probably in my bed, to be honest. He's only allowed on beds when it's like mine. So today he was let into my room when I was laying in my bed watching Netflix. And he literally jumped on me and it was so cute, but it hurt. Wow, guys, watching Stanley Cup celebrations of the Penguins from like a few years back just makes me emotional. Because, like, when the fuck is that going to happen again?
When you get a defenseman and a goaltender.
And a goalie.
Speaking of Megan, actually, there were contract news that came out today.
Was there?
Yes. The Carolina Hurricanes gave Dougie Hamilton permission to talk to other teams about potentially pursuing a sign-in trade.
Right. Oh, I thought you were trying to say that it was strictly about the Penguins, and I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't see anything about the Penguins today. No. But yeah, I really do think we are going to see Dougie somewhere else soon.
So I saw a couple of really interesting options that I don't hate. The thing is, Dougie is really well liked in Carolina, and he had a really hard time finding a fit at the beginning of his career, both in Calgary and in Boston. So it would be a little bittersweet to see him leave Carolina. However, I think there are a couple of teams that I saw as options that would be really cool. The Flyers being one of them. They desperately need some experience and some skill on their blue line. The Blackhawks being another interesting option. There were some that could have been potential. I know that the Kings are in the running for Darnell Nurse, or I'm not sorry, not Darnell Nurse, Seth Jones. But again, they're not like in contending form anytime soon, and I don't think he wants to go from a team that just won Central Division to the Kings.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to go from a team when there's like so much promise and like you kind of can see a path to the cup to you're going to have to struggle for a bit and then maybe we'll get there. You know what I mean?
I do. And especially it's sad because that's how teams get written off all the time, right? Like,
yeah,
if they're nowhere close to finishing their rebuild, then no one wants to go there and then they're never going to get better. But Dougie Hamilton's in a particularly interesting situation because he is pursuing a sign and trade. So he has a lot more control over where he can go versus other players that only really have control over it if they have a no trade list.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very curious to like see what happens. I would love to be a fly on a wall in conversations like that. To be like, I will never go to XYZ team.
Well, some players do it because of like what happens on ice, but a lot of it is what happens off ice. Like I know that a lot of players will choose where they do or do not want to play based off of the fan bases. A lot of them do it based off of the city itself, where they will or will not live. I mean, what would like if you were an NHL player, what would your like 10 teams you won't go to be?
Where I won't go? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Can I do it from the other angle? I mean, no, I don't know. Do I have a history?
Do you have like your bio? No, like I should.
Someone hate me somewhere? Like if I really pissed someone off?
No,
Okay. So like no one's
unless
gonna
you
like
want to.
no. I mean, feels more right if I did. But no, we're good. I would go anywhere in California. I would totally go to Vegas. I would totally go to Arizona. I would go to Texas. I feel like a lot of like the middle America teams, like this sounds like so bad, and I'm definitely gonna like someone's gonna shit on me. I really like being on coasts. Like I can't do like Midwest vibes. Like that's just not me. So I guess those would be mine. Like honestly, like leave me alone in New York and I'll like be totally fine by myself forever. Like same with like California. Like being close enough to the coast is just like what I need. So I guess yeah, count out any middle America teams. Blues. Are you gonna die?
Like holy shit! If I actually get cut out, that's why. I wouldn't want to play in Canada. Like I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I don't think I'd want to go to Canada.
No, I like Canada.
I wouldn't go to Detroit. I wouldn't go to Buffalo. I wouldn't go. I don't think I'd go to Pittsburgh, quite frankly.
Why not?
It's not a real city. Like,
what are you talking about?
I mean,
have you been to Pittsburgh?
No, I have no interest in going to Pittsburgh.
Well, then you can't make that assessment.
I don't think I'd want to go to California, but again, I can't be too picky.
Not a real city, my ass.
Pittsburgh?
Come on, Shan.
I mean, ideally, I go play for the Predators. Like,
we live in Nash.
Or I play for the Stars and I live in Texas.
I play for the Rangers, the Devils, or the Islanders. Sorry, Pittsburgh. I love you, but I tried that life. Can't do it.
I don't want to go to Tampa either.
I lived like west of Pittsburgh, like maybe like 20 minutes west of Pittsburgh, 30 minutes, for a semester, and I wanted to off my head.
I mean, the thing is, I would live if I were a New York Islander or New York Ranger, which I fucking hate both those teams. So like, that would blow. But I hate the city of New York. Like I genuinely do not like New York. This shouldn't be news to you.
It's fine, Shannon. Just never come visit me. Whatever. Bye.
Kevin gets mad about this all the time.
I'm officially giving my 2 minutes notice. I am done. This is my final game with Slapshot Sweethearts. Bye. This has been really fun. See you next. Wouldn't that be funny?
No.
No. New York is the greatest city in the world, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Oh.
Dominic Moore is his name. The guy on the right. Shan.
Yeah.
Between Pirates, Pens, Steelers, both college football teams, they have 25 titles. Yeah, well, Pitt sucks at football, so that's fun. Pirates suck this year at baseball, so that's fun too. They always suck. The Steelers have been decent, but I don't think they're getting a title anytime soon. Ben needs to retire.
Dwayne Haskins, baby.
Oh, that's so cute. Wait, you didn't put for thought though. Where would you live?
Okay, so let's do it the other way. My top, or like if I were in New York, I'd live in a suburb. I wouldn't live in the city.
Fair. I mean, you're also moving out of DC.
I feel like it's different though. Like the suburbs of New York are they're not as close.
I think it depends what suburbs you're talking about. But that's fair.
So what would your top 5 teams be then that you would want to play for?
Like based on location or team?
All of it. So when you're making your no trade, you have to take all of it into account.
I cannot see myself living anywhere but New York or LA ever in my life. So I would say.
Well, also the NHL doesn't really get to pick based off of location. The NBA loves to do that, but the NHL doesn't really do it.
Playing like ideal life situation. So Rangers, Devils, Islanders, because that gets me in New York City. Kings and Ducks.
I feel like you skirted out of this question so easily, which was not the point of the exercise.
Right. Well, do you want me to do a not on location?
Yeah, because they can't pick based off of location. They do it to a point, like where will I not move my family? But when I was thinking like people will not pick it based on the city, like a lot of players, primarily in basketball, but a little bit in hockey also, won't pick Boston because it has a lot of racism issues at TD Garden.
Well, I asked you if I have any heat with anyone.
Well, that's not the same thing. It's like a lot of players on principle won't play in Boston or they won't play in Chicago.
Interesting. I wouldn't want to live in Chicago. I've never actually been to Chicago. It doesn't really seem like somewhere that's right for me. No, I really just want to live in New York or LA. Game over.
It's not about where you want to live. It's who you want to play for.
I'd want to play for the Penguins, Vegas, the Preds.
Megan kills all fun.
The Preds, the Yotes, or the Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken. See, but I don't want to live in Seattle.
I wouldn't mind it. I like the rain.
I'm looking out there at the rain and I'm like, I'm going to float away. I need Noah's Ark.
At least your apartment's high enough. Maybe your neighbors will be gone in the morning.
Like, I don't want to live, like Seattle just has such, it's 60 degrees. If someone lives in Seattle and can tell me a little bit more about the weather, because all I know from like Grey's Anatomy is that it's 60 degrees and raining all the time and you have like many natural disasters. So
I also don't mind earthquakes. I'd rather have earthquakes than like winter.
I mean, no.
Why?
Because a little bit of snow and ice isn't gonna, I mean, I guess it can kill me.
But
a building falling down also might kill me.
Yeah, but like you can live in like flex buildings that would move with the quake. Like they tested, like you have like baby quakes kind of. Sometimes you notice them, sometimes you don't. To like keep your building flexy. It's pretty safe.
All right, California wonk.
It's just what it is. Want to know another thing that's kind of funny? My last week in LA, it's not really funny. It's kind of frightening as shit. There were like gunshots going off outside my building and we found the hole in like one of the outer gates. Someone tried to like shoot someone who ran into our building. And I was like, this is a very safe area, but like spooky. No, quakes over winter, 100%. Quakes are not that scary. You just kind of have to like sit through it. It'll end. It's fine.
Yeah, but Alex, you're from the Midwest, so snow is like nothing to you. I mean, but I'm from Massachusetts, so snow is like nothing to me.
I've lived through some shit snowstorms, I swear. But I'd rather have summer all year. I like when the coldest it gets is 40 degrees, and that's only at night.
All right, guys, if you're just hopping in, thanks for joining us. We were just in a nice debate about if you played for an NHL team, where would you, if you're making your no trade clause or your trade list, since Dougie Hamilton has been able to officially start speaking with other teams about a potential sign and trade from the Carolina Hurricanes. Steven, thanks for joining us. I think you just hopped in. So as we sit in period 2 intermission between the Montreal Canadiens and Vegas Golden Knights, we were chatting a little bit about what Dougie Hamilton's future may look like if he does end up leaving Carolina Hurricanes, and if we were hypothetical NHL players making our trade or no trade list, what that would look like. If you guys have any preferences on if you were a hockey player, where would you want to play? Let us know in the comments. It's a pretty fun conversation.
I hear the point that you can't snowmobile on an earthquake, but you can take a plane to Utah and hop on one, or go to Tahoe. Like, you know, you can travel to that, but you can't like live in the warmth. I don't know. Priorities. I've only lived in Chicago and Minnesota. Winter is exhausting, but crazy but nothing crazy like the earth moving under us. Alex, have you had an earthquake? Because I definitely thought they were scarier until I started like living through them. Like, I had a friend who like texted me when she like realized that like LA had a big one, and like because it like made the news or something, and she was like, "Oh my God, are you alive?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was watching TV. I just sat there and watched TV. Like, it was fine. I don't think it's that scary."
And if you guys have not yet, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are only 20 away from 700 subscribers, and we're hoping that we can hit that this week. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to both of us. We've been grinding throughout the playoffs, and we will keep streaming with you every day there is a game throughout the remainder of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It looks like we were going to have started the third period, so we are going to see if Montreal can cut this 3-1 deficit, or if Vegas is going to take game 1 in the next 30 minutes. Let us know what you think going into period 3, and make sure like and subscribe.
Hell yeah. Only time earthquakes are scary is when it wakes you up from sleeping, because then you don't really know what's happening. That's terrifying. That's fine. The name Kraken sounds like a fairy tale-ish to me. I like it. No, Kraken's like, I don't know. For me, it sounds like more like frightening than like whatever. No, I've never been in one, but I've watched the doc about the 1989 World Series in the Bay Area. Okay. That's fair. Like I was saying, Alex, like honestly, I think like you build it up to be really terrifying in your head, but they're not that bad.
Guys, we officially have had puck drop in period 3.
Andrew, you don't go way, way underground if an earthquake happens. You just sit through it. It's okay. Guys, it's fine. Guys, 10 seconds into this. Who's taking it? What's the tea? They should have been called the Seattle Grunge. Why?
A lot of people wanted that. I don't like that name, though.
For what purpose?
Seattle's known as a really big like grunge band community.
Right, but like I feel like that's not like a sport name. That feels weird.
It's not, but there are some other
that. Habs come back and win 4-3 in OT. Alex, do you have a bet on that or something? Because that's interesting. Kraken will be encouraged by Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, yeah. Definitely pirate vibes. Are Shannon and I on like the wrong side of history that we really don't want OT? Like, did I miss something?
That we don't want what?
That we don't want OT.
I just work tomorrow.
Yeah. Guys, I'm waking up early tomorrow to go get a bagel sandwich before work. What do you do when you're in the suburbs of Jersey? You get excellent bagels. Seattle Sailors? Maybe. I wouldn't be mad at that. I feel like it's the
Yeah,
same.
but the Islanders' entire shtick is a fisherman.
Yeah, but they don't use it enough.
Jenna, how was The Bachelorette?
Jenna, don't say a single thing. I'm watching it tomorrow morning. Oh, guys. I love The Bachelorette, but I hate this season because I hate Katie. Oops.
Guys, if you have not yet, we are watching the
How does
remaining
JJ
part.
Watt have a Caulfield jersey? That seems wild.
They both went to Wisconsin.
So
the Wisconsin Badgers hockey community is very tight-knit.
I'm sorry. He didn't play hockey, though.
It doesn't
Whatever. Ignore me.
matter.
What? I don't know. I think Katie has her moments. I'm honestly, I really wanted that purple
This
ball.
person's fucking with a beach ball in front of the ice.
I would love that so much. I would totally be the person hitting it towards the ice.
If they hit it on the ice, though, they're gonna get kicked out.
Are they?
Yeah.
What if it's an accident?
You can't be fucking with a beach ball in an arena.
Don't they release those?
No.
Does someone just bring that in and blow it up?
It's like if you throw an octopus on the ice in Detroit, you get banned from the arena.
For good?
Yes.
Ew. I feel like that wouldn't be worth it.
It's like in other sports that are not hockey, like don't have boards the same way. Someone on Vegas blocked that shot and was slow to get up. But Jesus Christ.
Held by fallen and I can't get up.
In Capital One Arena, which is where the Capitals and the Wizards play, someone was just arrested and banned for life for walking on the court as a fan.
Just like we're in the game, just like walked on.
Like walked onto the court, yeah.
We have beach balls at like Penn State games. We just like hit them around. I didn't realize that was abnormal.
Well, when you're sitting in front of the glass and no one can see.
What do you mean? I mean, during anything, they can like hit those around. Is that not a thing?
No.
Are we sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's not normal. Guys, if you're just hopping in, thanks for joining us. We have got 16 minutes remaining in period 3 between Vegas and Montreal. Vegas is holding a 3-1 lead, outshooting Montreal 23-17. Make sure you like the video if you are just hopping in, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new with us. It's really important and it helps us grow. We are 20 away from 700 and would love to hit that milestone this week.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. Join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Anywhere you get your
We love social media. I have a degree in social media. Kind of. Guys, who's going to score? I feel like I was expecting something more here.
Really great opportunity by Vegas. They are knocking at the door here. And I'm going to feel really bad for Carey Price if they're able to really pull this lead farther ahead, because he's playing really well and they're hanging on to dry.
Not his fault.
Jenna.
I'm not normally one to defend goalies, but like.
Jenna, we don't want that because then we'll go to the dreaded overtime.
Yeah, Jenna. No, Jenna, take it back. Why would you say such monstrous stuff?
Jenna, we manifest negative things like that in the Discord channel.
Not out loud. Guys, I'm stressed. Like, why is it that being up 2 is not comfortable? Also, at what point are we pulling our goalie, Shan?
Oh, not for a while. Jenna!
Are you drunk?
The language!
Sweet baby Jesus.
Guys, if you are just hopping in, the Jenna that we are referencing is our intern Jenna, who is in the comments this evening because she is on vacation with her family. She typically joins us for some of our streams, and we'll be back later this week or next week, not entirely sure, for our streams. We will be joined by plenty of guests later this week for the remainder of our streams. So let us know who your favorite podcasts are within the hockey community, and if you'd like us to collaborate with them. We are always looking for more guests, and we are just about to enter our first commercial break of period 3. Meg?
Honda.
Let me hear it.
We're on a Honda commercial here.
I didn't mean that. I meant how you're feeling about the fake.
I honestly, I'm not entertained by this period right now. I don't know why. I'm still thinking about where I wouldn't want to live, to be completely honest. Because I'm really intrigued by that question. I wouldn't want to play for the Blues.
Oh, I would. That would be awesome.
The vibe for me. I don't know. But I also, this game is just like not doing it for me right now because I'm so I feel no sense of security being up by 2 goals. And I think that's the Penguins fan in me.
Yeah, that's
because,
selfish.
We blow everything.
That's very selfish of you.
Why?
You have 2 goal lead with 15 minutes left.
Yeah, and I feel very insecure about it.
It's also game 1. The anxiety doesn't need to be that high.
No, but it is. It's just, guys, does anyone want to fly to Vegas with me for the parade?
That's very presumptuous of you to think that Vegas is going to win.
Well, in my head, I was like, yeah, there's more time, but then we need to get to the final, so we need all these games if we want to get to the final. And then it just kept unraveling in my head, and I was like, oh, but they do, and they'll have such a chance, and I really think Vegas could pull it out. So if they win, they'll have a fun parade, and I wish I could go to a parade. And then I was like, wait, I want to go.
Moira, that is what I need. Megan can't skate either, but if you did play in the NHL, where would you want to play?
Yeah, I can't skate. I've never actually tried.
Or just what teams would be on your no trade list? Where would you absolutely not want to go, and why?
Meg is slowly melting. Not wrong.
I don't think I could play for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
You've never flown before? Wild. I'm fascinated as to reasons why people don't fly. One, it's so expensive, which is the worst. But I fly all the time, but I'm terrified of it, which is rough. It's a very internal debate for me. Marc-Andre Fleury must have some wicked flexibility. I'm just saying. Most career playoff wins. Marc-Andre Fleury is at number 4. If he wins this series, he will be at number 3.
No way he's catching up to Marty or Patrick Waugh, though.
Yeah, no. Broder. Would like to play for Hawks, Vegas, Phoenix, or Dallas, says Alex. Interesting.
See, that's a fair list.
Jenna's willing to live in any city. Jenna, there's not a single city you would not want to live in.
She wants to work for the NHL. No, she would live anywhere.
Well, I don't know. I want to work for the NHL.
It's just because one of my best friends works for the MLB too, so we actively make a hypothetical list all the time of what team she would cover and which one she wouldn't, because she would have to move there.
I saw that on LinkedIn today. I would love to play back in the Northeast, not the Bruins. If New Orleans had a hockey team, if New Orleans had a team, Chase. Also, I don't feel like I haven't seen you tonight, but what's up? I would definitely go to NOLA. I want to go there so bad. New Orleans is
that was our next place to travel to before COVID. I really
I
like
flight booked there and everything for September 2020.
I have like a whole list of everything I intend to do as soon as I get there.
I have so many trips already booked. I'm going to Tulum in October.
Pacioretty's might get a call from George Peros tomorrow for that hit.
It's possible. But I want
Guys,
to
we've got
Coachella in April.
12 minutes remaining in period 3. Vegas still holding this 3-1 lead. 23 shots for the Golden Knights and 19 for the Canadiens. Getting a little bit. Ooh. Oh, I thought that went in. Did it go in? No.
Did it?
No, it didn't.
But did it? I would only play for 2 teams, Pittsburgh or Seattle, says John. Interesting. New Orleans kind of overrated in your opinion? I've never been. I wouldn't know. No doubt.
I definitely wouldn't want to go for all the like Mardi Gras stuff. Like that's definitely overrated.
I've always wanted to go to Arizona, guys. I want to go like hiking through Arizona.
Oh, no, what an opportunity. Montreal that they weren't able to chip in.
Yeah.
Guys, we are just about to hit the halfway mark in period 3. No score yet from either side. We haven't had a power play for either team yet either, which is a stark contrast to period 2, where we were having power play and penalty kill over and over and over, just from sloppy play. So I don't think this is any cleaner of play.
Oh, for sure. Wait, who said something about no LA Ducks? So LA or Anaheim, I'd rather play for Anaheim, I feel, because I would rather live in like Huntington Beach, which is more convenient for Anaheim than actual LA because it's on the way there from LA. Phoenix is kind of slow. But I've been there. My grandma lived there for. I just really want. I take it back. I've been in Arizona.
Oh, another Vegas goal. Just another great example of good puck handling and patience.
Love it. What's the? Oh, I've been in Arizona. It was for less than 48 hours for a bowl game. I convinced my mom the day before a bowl game to fly me out that night so I could go because my cousin had an extra ticket. And I forfeited a week gallivanting through Europe for it. So worth it. We won. I live in New Mexico only because my husband made me promise for me. Moira, where do you want to go? I've only ever lived, other than my 6 months in California, on the East Coast. The Cheez-It Bowl or Fiesta Bowl? Oh, the Fiesta Bowl, Alex. Is the when Penn State was their last, which I think we're undefeated in the Fiesta Bowl, actually. All right, wait, did we win? Did we lose? Did we win? I genuinely don't remember. I could be totally wrong. Vermont or New Hampshire? Ooh, would recommend. Would recommend both. Yeah, that was a very big goal because now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable.
A little bit more comfortable. You're up by 3 goals with 10 minutes left.
Listen, comfort is for suckers.
Guys, if you're just hopping in, we've got less than 10 minutes remaining in period 3. Vegas has now extended their lead to 3 goals, so it is 4-1 Montreal has a singular goal from Cole Caulfield. It was a great goal. Both of these teams showing their star power potential, but obviously Vegas really capitalizing on those opportunities and spinning Carey Price around, which is going to be a problem moving into later into the series if they cannot get some goaltending dominance. Jenna, that's such a fun fact.
Alex, I don't think so, because they made a really big point of saying, like, undefeated in it, unless I'm thinking of a different bowl. But I'm pretty sure that's the one I was talking about. Stan, I wore those shorts this morning.
Did you? There's still wine in this glass?
Well, it shouldn't be. I did my state project. What's a state project? Do you have to do that or something, Jenna?
Yeah, I did too.
About what?
I think I did mine on Arizona too.
She said Vermont.
Well, we were just talking about, I'm not in front of my computer.
Oh, what are you talking about? What is a state project? Like, what do you have to do for that? Am I delusional? Oh, 007, I feel that. I actually really cringe when I see people walking around New York in like flip-flops or like open-toe shoes that aren't like nice going out heels or something, because like I feel so disgusting if my feet aren't covered in New York. In elementary school, every kid got assigned a state to do for a report on. You made a poster board and presented to the class. Interesting. I don't believe I did that. Guys, if you had to pick, I'm a little premature right now, but not really, because it doesn't really matter. Who would you give the 3 stars to tonight? Every woman y'all's age owns those shorts. Oh, the Nike shorts? Yeah, you're not wrong. I wore them this morning. It was great. Project. About the same then. I think I did a project once on a country. I think I did it on China.
I had to do a state project in 4th grade and a country project in 6th grade.
Interesting. I was right. We're 7-0 in the Fiesta Bowl.
My state project was Arizona, and my country project was Germany.
Interesting. I always find it interesting hearing about different like curriculums and stuff. Poor Carey Price.
It's not his fault though. His defense has not been great.
Right, but I'm saying like that's why it sucks. Like he's been like doing so much for them. Like without him, it would be so much worse.
Oh, yeah.
First star, Purple Beach ball. Oh, agreed, Jenna.
All right, guys. 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this period 3. Vegas up 4-1. Now it's shooting Montreal 30-19 as well. So Vegas is really taking control of this game. Something that I do think is starting to show as Vegas is kind of running away with this is the age gap in skill between Montreal and Vegas. Yes, there are quite a few veterans on Montreal, but in terms of who they're relying on for offensive production and consistency, Suzuki and Caulfield are both 20 years old.
Yeah. Andrew, I agree that Carey Price should be 1. I definitely agree. Both goalies. I don't think Stone should be 1. He has not been a game changer tonight.
Oh, Shea Theodore should be on that list, though.
What?
Shea Theodore should be on that list.
Yeah, I was just going to say the only person I would put in there other than the goalies is Theodore. For sure. Great minds, Shan. Thinking the sames.
He's got a goal and an assist, so.
Yeah. And country project, I take New England. New England's not a country. It's an area. What would you call New England?
So, what are they called? Regions?
Letting in 4 isn't ideal. Are they all not his fault? Yeah, Jenna. Like honestly, he's been playing.
No, not all. They're regions. I wouldn't say they're not all his fault. I would say it's like 2 and 2.
Yeah.
But also, when you look at how Carey Price has been playing, and then if he has a game, it's going to look like a way worse game just when you compare to how, the last 5-6 games have gone. But, why the hell did that happen? Why did you take a hand pass and then throw it backward for Vegas to then take from you?
That was weird. Flurry, beach ball, Theodore. Yeah, deal. Alex, great. Perfect. Oh, United Kingdom. Okay, cool. Jenna, if not for Carey Price, it could have been 7-1. Yeah, no, for sure. If it wasn't for Price, Vegas would have so many more goals. I mean, you could say that for both goalies, to be honest. Guys, I officially canceled our NHL live. Yeah. Subscription, that's the word.
Sad.
It is what it is. We'll revisit the situation next season. Put me in coach.
I forgot that Buddha's official draft is tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it. We all must make sure we tune in.
Well, duh. We can also talk about it.
I don't know what time it's at. I have to look. Hold on.
Momentum is
Did you sign up?
No.
Murphy? No. Jenna, did you sign up your dog? I'm going to make a graphic. That's why I'm asking.
Is it too late?
I must get the NWHL to follow me.
We're interacted with way too much to not get a follow.
I don't get it. They like our shit every day. Just follow me back.
Yes, Jenna entered Riley.
Thank God.
Yes, Las Vegas and Montreal are 2 of the biggest strip club cities in North America. That's funny. I don't even know how to respond to that, but cool. Okay, Shan, when do you think the goalie gets pulled? 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Whoa, that could have ended really poorly for Fleury. Damn. Glad it didn't.
The NWHL has jammy pants now?
Whoa, I want some.
Oh, and they re-released our hoodies.
Oh, cool.
But I think they have them team specific too.
Oh, that's fun.
I should go shopping when I can.
I don't have money.
Neither do I.
I just moved into an apartment that I literally cannot afford. So, or I'm about to. And then also spent $100+ at the Container Store. Because I'm an idiot. Guys, 5 minutes 45 left in this third period here. Vegas is up 4-1. That's how I feel about the game right now. It's time to play. Guys, is this game over or is there a chance?
It's at 7 p.m. on Twitter tomorrow.
Great. So we'll talk about it on the start of our stream tomorrow, which is at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time, guys. John Larson says it's over. What's the Container Store? D. It's the best thing ever if you like organization. Just literally Google the Container Store. Okay, guys, you all consensusly think it's over. I think that's fair. Ooh, the Final 5 by Rocket Mortgage. I hate Rocket Mortgage, but whatever. Alex Smith, they still have the Atlanta Gladiators. Wait, why are we talking about Atlanta? Did I miss something? Jenna says if Riley is not drafted, she'll cry.
I'm confused because I didn't get an email confirming.
Were you supposed
The link
to?
is still open though. You still could submit Murphy. I'm stressed. What if they didn't get his submission?
That'd be so sad.
I haven't been this stressed all day. Like, what if Buddha doesn't get his big break and he goes undrafted?
That'd be so sad.
Jenna, did you get an email confirming Riley?
Shan, send me the link.
Because then I'm going to resubmit him.
Send me the link.
I just sent it to you.
Thank you. Guys, I'm submitting my dog officially to the NWHL pet draft.
This is big, people. If you thought the Seattle expansion draft was important, empty net Megan.
Oh, yeah. For type of pet, do I just put dog?
So I don't remember putting his, like, length in, but I remember thinking of funny responses for everything else. Jenna, I don't think so, but I got an email when I submitted the fan 3-star vote, so I was not 100% sure.
Interesting.
4 minutes remaining in this period 3 of regulation. Guys, I think it's safe to assume we're not going to overtime this evening, which is refreshing. Montreal has pulled their goaltender, however. Let's see if they are able to cut this deficit or if Vegas is going to ink that empty netter. Ooh, bad pass.
That's rough. How many inches would you say a hockey puck is? 3?
No, it's like 1.5 inches, maybe.
A puck?
Yeah. Long? Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you using that to measure him?
Mm-hmm. How much does Buddha weigh?
65. Guys, 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Goaltender is still pulled. Can confirm. I scrolled back in the Discord and I said, don't worry, everyone, Buddha's been submitted. So I did it. If he's not drafted, it's the NWHL's fault.
Jen, it's 3 inches wide?
Really?
Shannon, what you doing to me?
Okay, you play with your puck a lot more than I do.
That's true. Guys, did anyone else enter their pet?
I'm trying to figure out the rules. Like, so is Buddha going to be drafted just to the league, or is he going to be drafted to one of the teams? Like, Kevin and I were debating what team we thought he would go to. Like, are there rounds? Like, is there going to be a first overall?
Maybe. Oh my god, I hope it's Murph.
Like, I hope Buddha goes in the first round. I hope he's a lottery pick.
Is this how people feel on draft night?
I'm going to be like Cole Caulfield's mom crying. Like, she was when he scored. Jenna, I know I put something super clever in the comment, but I don't remember what it was. And I I hope I still find it funny when it comes up. Alex, that's such a good point. I should put him in one of his shirts for draft night. He has a Hawaiian polo shirt. Maybe I'll put him in that.
Aw, that'd be so cute.
Guys, we're back from our final commercial break of the game. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in period 3. Montreal still with an empty net. Ooh! Just quick miss on an empty net shot. Make sure before this game ends, guys, that you have liked the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We will be doing game 2 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and New York Islanders tomorrow. We won't be doing game 2 of this series on Wednesday. We have other things we need to do for work and school. But then Thursday, we'll be back for game 3 between New York and Tampa Bay, and game 3 for this series on Friday.
100%, guys.
Subscribe so you do not miss it.
I feel like I was pretty quick to come up with Murphy's strengths and weaknesses. His strengths is catching cheese in his mouth. His weakness is wanting to cuddle after bedtime. Because you know what? In a job interview, your weaknesses should be strengths.
These are true points.
Never say never. I'm literally trying to find the picture of Murphy that I want to use.
I know, I'm not even 100% sure I know which picture I used. Jenna, throwing the true facts in the comments here. Pet draft priority. Game 2, secondary priority.
Accurate.
We have got a minute remaining. This has been the longest 4 minutes
of my life. Guys, who else is really excited for bed?
I have done quite literally everything but turn this TV off and close my computer. So.
I'm trying to submit my pup.
Oh, actually.
And Shannon has died.
Officially under a minute remaining in regulation. Montreal has done a good job making sure that Vegas has not cleared. They've only been able to clear once. So. Oh, just kidding. Oh, no, empty net went wide once again. So we've got an icing with 34 seconds remaining.
This won't submit. Oh, there it goes. Guys, he wants to see my dog. Look how cute he is.
Oh, Murphy.
He's definitely upstairs right outside my door thinking I'm in my room right now because my light's on upstairs.
Poor baby boy. Guys, if you're just hopping in, we've got 30 seconds remaining in regulation. Make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. This game is pretty much wrapped up with Vegas taking game 1, but we will be back for games 2 and 3 for both series in the Stanley Cup Semi-Finals. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on the rest of our coverage.
Yeah. Guys, 10 seconds left here. Montreal has not given up.
No, it's over.
That's not true.
Game is over.
Woohoo! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wow. I am just so joyous.
Well, guys, that's game 1.
Lit, guys. Like Shan said before, if you have not liked the vid or subscribed to the channel, make sure you do it so you know when all of our streams are this week. You can find it on our social pages too. @SweetheartsPod on Twitter, /Sweethearts on Instagram. Literally just search /Sweethearts and you can find us everywhere. Until then, good for Vegas. Oh, the 3 stars. Yes. Shea Theodore, Marc-Andre Fleury, and Hook. I think the beach ball deserved it more, but it's fine. Amazing, guys. We will catch everyone tomorrow. Night.